the strong. Hello everybody, gonna waiting for our players and then we're gonna start whenever they're ready. And welcome to Striving for Glory 9. We're gonna push to the lobby real soon. Alright, we're gonna pause the stream of us remaking the lobby Virgilian times. Alright, we're gonna hop right into the match. I'll say goodbye to Xenoblade music. Sorry, I'll miss you. I'll miss you, but you'll probably return someday. Hello, hello. Drive music. They're separate apparently on the Johnny for a bit. I haven't seen them play it in a while, and last time I saw them, I think they were Johnny. Not a Johnny, an Anji. Kazar's high? What do you mean? What do you mean they're high? Alright, and get more of your fix. Play EMEA General, alright, I guess. Alright, I saw. To me, it seems like a Johnny's high and not Kazara. I mean, I'm just gonna press Kazara. I'm gonna just press the Mythfinder as customary for Johnny. Okay. All assault waves. Oh, then sink on the hair car. No way. I jump in. It's Wire Seed. Alright, the card waves. Knockdown, okay. Oh crap, that will be one more hit to win, and that will be the win. Peak Johnny gameplay? I mean, I don't play Johnny. I don't know what peak would be. Hey Mario, what's up? You probably appreciate to hear we've made all the Nagu emotes or Follery emotes now, so who's on comms? It's just me. It's the TO. It's Deck. The nod is silent. I don't think I could find comms in like 2 hours, and also I was busy doing stuff. Alright. If you have any TO questions, I'll be here in stream. The nutties. You don't know people by voices? Do I not sound German enough, do you? Like, do I... Akatsu comms? I mean, maybe. How good would be a commentary? Not sure. Maybe I just need to sound more German than I like. And then people will recognize me as like the German guy in comms. Okay. Oh, the Fuji Kara Perry. What a legend. Absolute legend, but the Perry whiffs and that one. Actually, I can talk German. But no offense at this point, but I think like I sound less German than like most people. I could tell I can still put on the thick German accent if people want me to, but prefer not to. Prefer not to. And get to counter it. That'll be the end of the round for Zephyr. Zephyr switching back to Anji. Alright, gets the 5k white. Why is Anji get combos from low? Like fucking Nagika now. That's so fucked up. You sound less German? I mean, you're not German to begin with. That makes sense. Polish man sounds German. We're gonna use that at 7, I guess. One thing I do, and I know I do this when I talk, It's like I swallow the T. I always actually that, and I say like cat, and like, you know. That is something I do that I'm aware of, and I don't know if I need to work on it to pass the class. Tiger doesn't sound German? I mean Tiger. Tiger doesn't even sound British. Tiger just sounds evil. Let's be real, Tiger's accent is not like British. He's not British. He's straight evil. Alright, 6-8 waves. You're no longer a Burger King? I mean, I need to, like, this is a bad habit. I need to break this. It's like, I always say I mean, and I mean. Oh, spin gets broken. White throw set up, gets the JH. How do you guys feel about Burger King? Like, are you... we should switch from, like, are you a cat person, are you a dog person, to, like, are you a Burger King or, like, McDonald's person? It's crap. I haven't been to Burger King in, like, 5 years, and I haven't been to McDonald's in, like, 3. Well, I'm doing that with the baked person waiting on stream. Ooh. It's mash, alright. Over. Alright, burst. Combo, corner combo as we know it. Oh, not quite. Like, he's through the wall, and that it looks like it'll be a Zephyrs around, but oh, there's a pause slash counter. No conversion. Another one? Okay. Slight mistimed grab and Zephyrs in. I love this video game. Who died? Okay, Rosepha died. Oh no. Alright, I got pinged to commit to TO duties, and that will be me editing the scores, and that will be that 3-0. I got pinged in the bracket chat for whatever reason. Alright, fix that score. Private message, no, that was just Discord being dumb. Okay. Back here. Got that. Trying to whiff punish with gold burst. I mean, Carrot doesn't turn German. I mean, Carrot. Oh, the gold burst. I mean, listen, so I could, like, I think I can still. That is true. I think, like, most non-German people don't sound German. Actually, right, there's one thing I want to, there's this one thing I want to talk about. We, in the class, I practiced the American accent for. There we, listened to a bunch of accents, and actually the South African, like white South African accent sounds really just like a German person. It's like a fairly German accent. That would be yourself for doing the 2-2 while we talk about. Also, this today, if you haven't noticed, this will be the podcast stream. Ah, yeah. So there's a white South African accent, and that one kind of sounded like a German accent. Is that already 3-2 or is that 2-2? Let me see if they type GGs. Okay, one more set. Also, since Germans don't pronounce the R, so getting used to the, like, getting my tongue the place it needs to be to make the R sound, like an over and like corner and stuff and heart. Most responsible too. I mean, I do have a lot of responsibilities, like more than the average TO. I'd imagine. What is Kazar doing? Like, that is literally like the most faked play I've ever seen. You want me to lay on the German accent? I could. I haven't done it in a while. Also, I need to switch like brain mode for that. So, oh, gets deflect shielded because I'm really just like spending burst whenever they have it. Right throw, and that will be punished. Punished. In the corner, baby. Ooh, drops the punish, and that will be Mazeppa's chance. There we go. Time is used. That would be Mazeppa on match point. Alright, there's 50 bursts for Kazar available. Invested in the flex shield. Anji Bros, alright. And that will be while assault going to the wall. 50 meter available for Mazeppa. Just immediately get the overhead. Kazar's finished. They're just done. Alright, next up we'll have Maria. Also Maria, if you're here, which I imagine you are. So if you are, like, if you're here, do you have any, like, team tag or stuff? Because I know you sometimes have, like, a team you want to represent. You have one? I can put it on stream and we're gonna... What are their names? Winner round 2? Boop. Or is it just Maria, period? Alright, Revel on their way. Actually, I need to get a message real quick. You know, baby, bro. Boop 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 boop.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
That is Maria on player 2. And the Nago. The pink Nago. Also, if guys, you haven't noticed, we're gonna have today's tournament with Japanese voiceover. I thought about using Korean, but then I thought, like, you guys suffered it through. I listened back to the commentary. I mean, I didn't really talk about the game, to be fair. I'm more of a podcast person than a commentary person. I do commentary out of necessity, like I have a co-commentator and I need to like give them some stuff to do, but like, yeah, it's play-by-play. Oh my god, the YRC on the overhead was actually pretty good for Revel. Oh, Maria backdashes though. Whatever, we talked about Burger King at McDonald's if you, if you care. Alright, 6P, OP playing. Playing 6H. Ooh. By the far slash, it seems Maria not very comfortable in this matchup. Also, Kazar, if you're, since you're here, are you more of a Burger King or more of a McDonald's person? And there's no like I go to neither. That will be my choice. I look like if we signed. You've never done local solo comms yourself? A bit of experience. I have never done like solo commentary that wasn't also just like half a podcast where I just talked about whatever I felt like. But I know Rexu does a lot of solo commentary when he asks it, and he's really good at it.
Duel 1.
Usually drink 2 pints during tourney. Yeah, I'm like, ever since like November, my stomach has been a little bit messed up, so I can't really drink any alcohol. Premiering makes you want to talk, to chat. I mean, that's kind of what happens to me. I've always gone to McDonald's, but I've been looking over at Burger King lately. I'm understandable. Oh, Black Shield on the upfront. Giving Maria a lot of space, but that space will immediately be lost. Close slash. Okay, close slash to H. Gonna convert. There's the corner. I'll reconnect once more. Charge dust, and that will be the wall break. Yeah. Some people don't talk to them. I mean, they're either successful enough that you can't really chat anymore because it's just swirling so damn fast. Or you're just like, don't care. Oh, the far slash immediately. Yeah, Maria seems to be struggling in this matchup. Understandable, to be honest, because now that Sin actually has a bar slash, he's pretty scary because those buttons are really big. Now that they're frame data and no longer sucks mega cheeks. And actually press those. Oh, alright, I got what was wrong, guys. 2-0 for Rebel. So how are we all feeling on this wonderful Thursday? Don't call me there. Oh, the salt. Okay, Maria now on the offense needs to make this count. This nice delay on the JS makes Rebel beat the 6P. Gets in immediately. Killman, that is nice to hear. Nearly goes to the wall again. Maria once again in dire spot and 2.5 blood with low health. Gets grabbed. Bit too respectful on Maria's part. I imagine she needs to be a little more aggressive on the. She wants to get the punches up with the Beyblade whiffs once again. 2S whiffs, but the 2H will connect. But the second hit doesn't launch anymore. I didn't even know that. Alright, burst from Maria, and that might be the last one of this set if she doesn't win this round. It's grabbed, and that will be one more interaction for Rebel to win the set. Gets the DP, but that will not be enough. Okay, 6k. Alright, with just 2k'ing. Maria being very, very respectful. Wait, well, the salt. Okay, Maria's like on the last sliver of health. Oh, nice spacing from her. Gets the 5H. Can't be touched because she will die to chip. And that Sin has full, stamina, so very, very scary. Rebel does flip her in the end. Alright, let's look at the bracket and see who we're gonna have. Oh, we get more Anji. We're gonna have Neo Jester versus Pizza Time. And talking about Pizza Time, do you know that there's a really, really good indie game? You said this like we're all like Anji? Hang, listen, I haven't touched this game in a month. I'm like excited to see all the characters because I think this game is incredibly fun to watch, and if I'm not biased because I'm salty about it. And I'm just like excited to see stuff. Alright, gonna Pizza Time. There's the hit indie game. called Pizza Tower. If you haven't played Pizza Tower, it's a really good platformer. It's really cheap. And it's gonna get an update with a secondary playable character soon. It's very just joking. I know Strife players usually like joking, but to be fair, yeah. To be fair, I would like. I would like fighting game players to be like a little bit less jaded and a bit more like, yeah man, that was sick. Like less your character sucks and more like that play was sick. And also, since when is Neo Jester on
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Jacko?
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
I thought that was a Faust.
the beasts.
You never really got watching stuff instead of participating? See, for me, it's like... Also, hello, Minerals. The watching for me is like I can steal stuff, and I also generally just enjoy seeing other people perform and get better. Oh, 5D. I originally started running tournaments because I wanted to play in more tournaments, but then I ended up realizing that you can't play in tournaments you're hosting because it's way too busy. Neo Jester already got the stuff, the 5H. It's baked. Oh, gets 5P anti-air. Yeah, Jacko raw jumping, not that great. There's the YRC bait, and there's the first bait too, and that will be a very bad spot for Neo Jester. I immediately cursed them. Cool. Anju mains be like, oh, got their ass. Overhead connects, but no RC. Okay, and the 6H gets 6P, and immediately gets clapped. Commentating sounds fun. I do this out of necessity. I do commentate because I like want to commentate most of the time. Sometimes I'm just like, I want to sit here and like talk about whatever to chat. Like now. Yeah, if you have more than one. Also, I might. Don't quote me on this, and I'm not gonna make any promises. I might be like for the German fellows. I might, in the next coming month, be able to look into running an offline, like a weekly or a bi-weekly, I'm not sure. Probably gonna have Strife and Granblue. I'm not sure about Melty, maybe Melty. Depends. But that'd be cool. Because I feel like Germany, especially the south, doesn't really have too much. Like we have Hessen Crash. What about Uni? I'm not interested. Like visually, I just don't find Under Night appealing at all. And that's a weird thing to say because I like Melty. I like how Melty looks. Specifically type Lumina, but that might also be because they have fake characters, and I'll be real, fake characters are like better designed than all of the Melty characters. You only have Tekken.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
I don't believe the South has more local stuff than the North. I know Hamburg has like a pretty decent scene, and I know that there's like Leipzig. There's stuff like weekly. We have like Frankfurt Magyar, but there's not so much. Not too much of a thing. Oh, and that will connect. That wouldn't have connected a year ago. Using Uni to mean Under Night confuses the shit out of me. You're in Lower Saxony and it's so dead. I'm actually geographically challenged. I need to look up where like Lower Saxony is. It should be in the like southeast. Oh no, it's the north. Where in your Hamburg? Should be like you should have something. Northwest. So I got it entirely wrong. My bad. See, I told you I'm geographically challenged. Who's next on stream? Next on stream we have That Wave against Mike. Hamburg's like 3 hours with train, but then you're like in the southern end of Saxony, right? The southwestern end. Didn't really play FGs back then. I mean, I played Smash from 2018 onward, like 2019 when it released. Played that for a year, or 2 years, and then I got into Skullgirls for a friend. And from there, I went Strive, and then Strive I stuck. I really like Strive. Yeah, now I'm playing Granblue, and I really enjoy Granblue. I know Granblue is super basic, and a lot of people find it really boring because it's kind of like one-dimensional, but I kind of enjoy that about Granblue. I feel like the simplicity of the game makes like character and like player interactions more relevant. Now, I competed in Skullgirls a bit. I've told this a bunch, so my start with Skullgirls, I learned like an optimal combo for my first ever combo, so I spent 20 hours practicing that until I got it consistent, and then I entered beginner brackets with no neutral, no offense, no defense. And you can imagine how that went, but I had like a banger combo, so I only needed to win neutral like once or twice, and my opponent needed to win neutral like 5 to 6 times. So I just won because I had a combo and they didn't. But yeah, in Granblue I play Anilla and I play Zoe. I think those are really fun. Granblue's getting 2B soon, yeah, but I don't think 2B will keep people. Like, all the horny folk already play like Narmaya. I doubt there's like many more horny people who will stick around because of 2B. Oh my god, that is a strike that will activate the parry. And also the reason I even ever played and touched Melty because it had Saber, and I'm like... Girls in like armor and dress armor, they like do bad things to me, to my brain. Vera? You would play Narmaya? I actually want to learn Narmaya. Like, I want to learn Zoe. I want to play Anilla. I don't want to learn Anilla. I don't think I care too much. I'm a big fan of Excalibur. No, I actually just think like long dress armor is peak fictional design, and especially when it covers the entire body and like vital parts. It's the biggest pet peeve of me of all time. That like I cannot stand it when characters wear armor and it doesn't cover their vital points. I like get really annoyed at that for no reason. Beer and metal time? I don't know what that means, but I hope you have a good one. We're gonna have That Wave against Mike. That will already be winners round 3. The winner's top 16. Vera's armor does get my approval, especially when she's in install. Vera's armor in install is like peak. I wish it didn't have cleavage, but you can have it all. The only armor design in Granblue that annoys me is Zeta. Like, why does Zeta look so silly? And in Relink, it's so dumb. Like, Zeta has jiggle physics. Why did I put you on stream? You could have just simply like lost, and then you wouldn't be on stream right now. So either way, I played a bit of a Relink demo, and Zeta does have jiggle physics, but Narmaya doesn't. So kind of it's like proof that Narmaya like wears sports bra. Is that like... But yeah, like Vera design and install is really fucking good. PDQ bye. See you next week, man. I'll put you on stream again. Put you on stream every day. Can you say my name? Indoor Turtle. In the future, like the turtle, the indoor turtle, like me saying that will cost you a sub. And I mean this seriously. I will not say your name, not even if you're in the like on stream. Even when you're not on the tourney, I'll put you on stream. Yeah, I will. The Doodle. Turtle. How do you say turtle? Am I dumb? Am I just an idiot? Well, I am, but like, we'll never ask again. It's gonna say the Bicon. Now, I might be a dancing monkey, but if you want me to dance, you better pay up. That's all I'm gonna say. Can make me dance, but it's gonna cost. Oh, the 6H whiffs? That worked immediately, and that guy's command grab. That's a get heavy dolphin. That is plus a bajillion. Yeah, indoor turtle, no offense, but you're not the Bicon. You're not the Bicon. Right, gets close slashed. Excitement number one. That was a really, really dominant first round for Mike. Mike's been putting on like a really good show recently. From what I've seen in the, I think they're German, like in the German scene, and like in these open brackets, they're always putting on the heat. If the overhead, if that close slash connects, that would be death. Oh, tiny brain. Duel 3, let's rock. You know what Strive needs? Listen, what Strive needs to make more money, or like get more money from me, is an announcer pack. I'm a sucker for voice acting. So I obviously already bought the system voice pack for Granblue, and I would buy it in Strive. I just would. It would be fucking dope to have like Asuka's silent ass voice announce the round. Round 1. Fight. Vortex is under, and that would be the Lila announcer pack. That would be cool. Or like the Batman announcer pack where it's just creaking noises, but you could somehow tell what it's saying. I think they should do that, to be honest. To be entirely honest with you, that would be a moneymaker, at least for me. Because I do like my announcer pack in Granblue, and I like it in Melty. In Melty, I use Ushiba Komaru's voice. So your Forger. Forger. Oh, gets the bar slash. Oh. Mentioning I want to learn Narmaya. Rank number 1 is Narmaya in streams. I mean, sure. I want to learn Amaria, like... This'll sound dumb. I don't really like the skin that's in the Battle Pass. But once I have it, I want to learn her, and I just want to piss people off who are like me. People who are like, can she please work close? Like, that is me. And I want to piss people like that off, because I think I deserve it. Alright, Frost Slash hits. Because imagine letting people enjoy things. That couldn't be me. That is why that wave is now putting on the pressure to might not enjoy this stay in the corner. 5D, okay, the burst immediately. At the close slash pressure. That wave patiently holding all of it. Like, number one's my spirit animal. Do they also not like this the skin? Because they like clothes and hate like... Now, why isn't this like, the skin is cool, but why is she just only wearing a bra? It can only be a question of time until we get like the summer beach episode skins in Granblue, right? It does have the gacha money after all. I might even out the round again, but it's down half a burst. And oh, May buttons. I love May buttons. They they look so made up, and she can airstyle so much. Also, like, I want to talk about one aspect, but after this game, I first want to see that wave overcome this hell of a, like, neutral. I want to take K! The privileged hitbox. And that will be death, yeah. So I know most people don't really learn too many new characters. Let me quickly look. Had a dispute. Now back to Strive, yeah. So I know not too many people. Learn secondary characters, but I think it like teaches me the game better, and that is really what I like about it. What I like about fighting games like the most, I think I'm like slowly trying to figure out, I enjoy learning multiple characters because they teach me different facets of the game. Like when I play Jaco, I like learn strike throw, but not in the traditional sense. Like when I play Soul, I learn like basic strike throw pressure, and like when I play Kai, and I learn how to put the fear of man into players, which I don't learn on Jaco. So that's also why I want to learn Amaria, because I've never learned the Stancil character, and I've never learned like the kind of pressure she wants to run and the kind of neutral she wants to play. Oh, and the 2K. Yeah, exactly, Carrot, right? People don't fear Jaco. They only realize after that they've been robbed. And that way, once again, gets the first round, but we're already done. Bunch through the second one, and that way needs to put on the pain on Mike. Does have the meter, but immediately gets clipped by the dolphin. Alright, boss Cypher not showing up. That means my man Rage Wolf gets the buy. Alright, I've also gotten information. Since I wasn't sure. That will be Mike taking the set, because I wasn't sure if I could like make this a wanted qualifier because it was last minute. But we are in fact a wanted qualifier, so whoever wins this bracket will qualify for next week. Dude, look. This is more of the interaction I need in the fighting games. Let me show you this to you. Look at these guys just being wholesome. This is how I want the player base to be. I look at them. They're just like, you have great offense, man. Thanks, man. Your shimmies were awesome. Thanks. Look at that. Positivity in the fighting game community is so rare. Like, just shout outs to these guys. That is so fucking base. Alright, next on stream. We will have Sonic Stars versus Soap Eater. That would be our last top 8 qualifier, and I think before top 8 I'm going to take a real quick break. Paid actors? See, that is the problem with FG. With the FGC. Like, when you're nice, you're being toxic nice. Like that. Well, I'm a Sagem fan, I'm not hiding it. Like, the old Sagem, one of the newest Sagem videos is it's like exactly that, where it's like, you're being nice, Sagem, why aren't you, like, being an asshole? That you must be, like, fake positive. You're like, that is toxic positivity, and I'm like, man's just enjoying the game. It's like in Grand Blue, where the posts where they show the counterplay to the characters, and the comments are all just like, yeah, man, but when are they gonna nerf it? Dude, Sagem is like the most base and like healthy person in the fighting game community. Alright, we're Soap Eater on player 1. Sonic Stars on the tin. Plenty of ones that out there that just bitch about everything. Yeah, he's so right though too, because like whenever I look at streamers and they're just like, man, this game sucks, I hate this game, I want to play it, man, this character is an asshole. And I'm just like, man, can you like, why are you playing a game you don't enjoy? Why are you doing this to yourself and others? Zimbro, hello Podix, I hope you're doing well. And yeah, also we do have a Matcherino. We don't have codes because I'm not a partner and I don't have the money to become a partner. Yeah, Sagem can't be real or Capcom will blacklist him again. Yeah. My man just won a good netcode and then immediately gets bullied by Capcom. It's like, man, you're gonna stop talking about her netcode is bad, even though it's true, or you will lose your job. But now that Street Fighter has rollback netcode, I don't think Sagem will ever be losing his job again. Alright, got him. Big gap. Capcom silences nice American man. Now they couldn't silence him, that's why he lost his job. He kept advocating for what is right, and that is why Sagem is like one of the most based individuals in the community. Sagem a couple of years ago, I don't exactly know the reason why or how it happened. Well, he wasn't like, he was removed as an official Capcom commentator. The only thing getting you currently is Mesh Salt. Yeah, I understand. But I get salty about Cagliostro Teleport sometimes. Yeah, back to the game. So Sonic put on a great display, really dominant, and so not a weak opponent. So let's see how Soap it deals with it. Sin. Oh, Potter, how would you judge this matchup? Like, is it good for Sin, or is it like kind of wacky? It's the 2D, okay. Oh, then Singa gets mashed on Sonic Stars, really? Where? It's the clue slash. Okay, okay, clean. Could imagine it being good for Sin. Yeah. I mean, with character I play being bottom 1. And character they play being really strong. Alright, gets the JS. That will be one more interaction. Spends the orange wild assault. US, okay. Wild assault spent. Wild assault really is like just a Johnny mechanic. Mr. Final. That is an Naoko emoji. That reminds me I gotta read Witch on the Holy Night. I was gifted the visual novel, I need to read it, but not while I'm in like university hell. Yeah, Elfeld wasn't on point for Leo. I mean Leo Elfeld, when I played it, felt absolutely miserable for Elfeld. Like, what is she gonna do? It just felt like playing Soul Leo, but it didn't have like Soul Tool. Guys. RC, okay, stays in. Don't be here patiently blocking, tries to dash out, but no such luck. Right, PRC forward gets DP'd. Kind of ballsy DP. And that hit will be enough. Oh, feels the meter, nice recognition. Doesn't quite get the full clean hits, and that might have rewarded. Oh, dodges the grab. Sonic Stars here. Last time I saw Sonic Stars, I was like, this is like a kind of like one of those up and coming Sins, but they've improved a ton since I last saw them. Like, they're so much better. The setups are way stronger. The pressure is way safer. The defense, taking way better and more calculated risks. Like, they've improved a ton. That is my favorite thing to see. Put him on stream more often. Yeah, got it. Alright, gives it to us. How do you even frame trap with Elk follow up? Alright, gets the DP, and that will be full conversion to the wall. Clue. No burst, though, will be generating 25% to the deposit bonus. Wire Seek is not blocked. Laying follow up? Oh! True, I forgot. Oh, clean! We pick those up, but we don't finish him. Oh, but PRC tries to beat the burst. No, what are you doing, Soap? He improved so much, and we have Wacklist at home. How do you pronounce that? Oh, yeah, true. It's grabbed, but still nerfs on stream. I mean, there's no better way to learn about nerfs on stream than being put on stream and like getting used to it. Alright, Stealth can follow up 6k, and Toby here needs to put on the show here. JK, okay, and that is Toby here's chance now. Get the JH BRC, okay, card. Misto Piner, nice block. Wants to be a millionaire, and Sonic Stars just got the question right. But will that be enough? Mistfire not quite reaching, and that could be death. No! He has the combo wire 6 block though, and that will be the round. Sonic Stars has been really consistently calling those out. right? FD the BRC pressure. Oh, do you want to FD the BRC pressure, or do you not want to FD? Like, I imagine you don't want to FD, right? Or do you want it? What does the FD change? Like, since I'm like talking and watching the game, I want to learn like more. I want to understand the game better. Doesn't want to frame trap with follow-ups anymore. Okay, but that is Sonic Stars putting on 3-0. Clean show. Good. Alright, I will be taking like a 1 minute, like a very tiniest break of all time. I need a very tiny break because I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. See you in like a minute, 2 minutes. I'm gonna put on some music, I imagine. Oh, the Bungle raid. Yeah, Bungle man, you can join on comms if you want. You can hop on. Ripple and... I guess we could talk about new fighting games. I imagine you're interested in Tekken, or you need to? There he is, the Bungle man.
Hello?
Hello.
I heard the delay that you're interested in Tekken, but then I'm muted. Yeah, no, I was playing Melty Blood today.
Oh,
not Melty Blood, Under Night, sorry, not Melty Blood.
Oh, I was about to say, like, why are you playing multiplayer now that Unity 2's out?
No, I bought Tekken and I bought Under Night, but the Under Night online is like kind of messed up at the moment. I just keep getting dropped from lobbies, but it's not. It's really fun, and it doesn't have like a. I mentioned it before I ended streaming. It was like it doesn't have a neutral skip option, like Street Fighter or Guilty Gear Now with the Wild Assault. There's like no proper neutral skip option or move forward that goes into plus frame.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll be delayed comms. I just need to join the lobby.
Yeah, we can just podcast. It's not like we've had commentary for the rest of the stream.
Well, Carrot should play Splunky too. Oh yeah, I watched. I don't know if Binner came along in the raid, but he got 2 Cosmic 99s in a row, 2 days in a row.
And that's
on the
sick.
daily. And he got then he played Spelunky 1 straight after and did Hell twice, but I think that's a lot easier.
Yeah,
But it doesn't take away the achievement.
Yeah, Spelunky 1 Hell I can also do consistently, like that is pretty easy. The Cosmic Ocean, like, those runs take 2 hours, it's...
It's like 2 hours at least, yeah. And that's like... But he's doing it so systematically where it's like, he'll carry... If he finds a jetpack in somewhere, he'll like carry it along in Cosmic Ocean just in case he dies. You know.
Alright, Mike committed murder. But the bungle can help him comms quicker.
You need to watch out with Carrot, because Carrot will do something really nutty and then clip you and put you on Twitter. Like 6, Can I spectate? What?
That was close.
I don't think I made it, did I?
Fuck.
No, I didn't make it. Carrot's done something like 6H, fast fall 6H, fast fall 6H, hot fast fall. Like 4 times in a row. Like stuff like that. Just dumb stuff that will get you clipped.
You can clip me, but you can't tag me. I don't have a Twitter, so I'm safe.
You can't get tagged.
I can't get tagged, yeah. Well, who can get tagged is like Mike, who just got tagged, but no combo? Okay. KTD.
Oh, so I didn't know who Eltonham was, and someone said it was from the older Melty Bloods. And it's weird that she didn't make her way into the new one if she was one of those characters, but I guess they just transfer they thought the character strengths would work better in the other game.
I haven't watched any, like... I don't actually know which characters are in a Unirasa. I know Lynn. I know the black and white lady.
Oh, Hilda?
Yeah.
Akatsuki? He's cool.
I also know Wagner, like that character.
Oh, with the Sword and Shield?
Yeah.
They've always got like really strange names, haven't they? Well, not strange, but I guess...
I love like opening my German dictionary and like picking a word and then designing a character around that word.
Is that the same with, I guess there's no way you're not gonna know who those characters are because they've always got these unique names to them, so there's no way, like, if you mention, like, you know, Steve, you don't know if I'm talking about Tekken or Smash Bros, you know? But...
That's just weird. Yeah, I can, like, kind of guess what all the characters are like based on their names.
Yeah.
The anime... Oh. I'm just, like, at the point where I'm like, please, Japanese people, stop just naming your characters German words. No, I am German, that's why I'm not ready. I hate that they do it. I want them to stop. Okay, blocks the virus.
Maybe they just appreciate the language. That's why I don't think Mickey's here, but that's why he was going on about as a Belgian man going on about Under Night. We're close to the end here as well already, aren't we? Winners top 8?
This is top 8, yeah. First game top 8.
So 1-1 on the board. I'm finally in. See, I don't get that if that's a German thing. Lawine?
That is a what is it called? Like when a big massive snow falls like down a hill.
Oh, avalanche.
An avalanche, right?
Oh, nice counter hit.
That's the German word for that, and like Frieren is like being cold.
See, I always thought it was because isn't German like very it's like it will describe each word rather than have an individual. So I know, like, you wouldn't say kitten, you'd say like small cat. So you'd use both words.
Now we have kitten. We have like a word for that. We have like a cutie form of cat.
That's what I heard online, but I don't know.
We do combine English. Like we're the super glue language. We like just glue 2 words together and then they have the combined meaning. Alright,
big counter hit.
Yeah, Eric coming back, but Mike took that round like in true Mei fashion. I thought Mei did no damage anymore. I thought he was like cooked.
Everyone does damage in this game.
Me, when my character gets like a minor irrelevant nerf, man, this character's unplayable. No damage anymore.
With Milia, it's such a situation of like, if you do get wall broken, you're gonna have to. You have just potentially lost a round. It's like season 1 Ram again. I think actually Ram's still kind of like that, but we don't really see much of her because she's not as popular as she once was. Actually, I don't know if she was ever really that popular, was she?
She was insanely popular in like season 1 when she wasn't permanently broken.
And now, like, you hardly see any Ram players. But I think Xander keeps saying she's super strong.
Yeah, ever since season 2, Ram has been kind of like they're like putting us top tier. Like, she's in top in every list, but she never performs. And there's barely any players, so like.
I think it's because her game plan beforehand was relatively. It's like. I don't know if it's risky on her side of things, but it is like you just wanted to do the wreckers all day. And that was her old game plan, where it's like wrecker into counter hit. But also, we did have Xando performed quite well as Ram before now he's dropped her, but he performed quite well as a like qualifying with that character.
I mean, but Xando also not the most consistent player at offlines. Like offline, she has like a couple results, like just like Jacko. Like Jacko also has like a result or two, but not too many.
The thing is, there's a lot of characters that are so volatile in this that it's just hard to it's really hard to stay consistent against them. Like if you think like Sin and Nago, who are characters who could just kind of snowball to victory. The same with like Chip, you can just like Death of a Thousand Cuts, and Milia as well. They just get like one touch, just because of how strong the just how strong pressure is in this game. I think it's a hard game. I think the game being as volatile as it is, it's just hard to be consistent in the first place.
Yeah, I think it's like I don't think the game's as absurdly volatile anymore outside like certain characters like the forbidden fruit of Lewis.
Yeah.
That is like the most. I fumbled my way through neutral once and then you just lost because of you guessed wrong once.
I dropped my controller on the floor, but somehow.
Yeah, and that is not to like discredit Gold Lewis players, but the character inherently just like is meant to kill you in one touch after fumbling his way through neutral, or like just skipping it because that's how he's built.
Yeah, they always design big bodies that way, don't they? Where it's like they'll give them extra health because it's like you spend health to get in, and that's like what you do. But I feel like it teaches those players to. It probably hurts their neutral in the long term. Oh, nice confirm. BRC as well, a nice bait. That's a really nice confirm.
That was really clean.
The BRC to swap corner. Yeah, cause if you see a lot of grappler players, sometimes they'll just go a bit mental and they'll get one hit, and then they win. They can win off that one hit, or that one command grab. So you just do kind of what you want. And if a game is as volatile as this, where you can get that one hit and win the game, then more and more people will go about in just sacrificing health to force their way in.
I have an opinion on big bodies. I think they're incredibly cringe because their design is literally just to out-risk reward you by having big health and killing you in one touch. And I think that's incredibly cringe. But
well, they usually have shit movement but better neutral. Like usually Zangief players have fucking godlike neutral.
I think
that's a different type of big body because he takes less risks, I think.
Yeah, well, I think the inherent idea of like I have a bajillion health to like make 50,000 mistakes and then get one correct read and then just kill you, I think that's cringe.
Yeah, but then there's the opposite end of the spectrum, like Chip, like where I get a million turns, but
Chip's also
if
cringe.
then I don't get to play. You know what I mean? If no, then they die if they get one hit. You know what I mean? But you need to have those kind of, like, you can't just say like that. Although you think they're cringe, you can't not have those kind of archetypes. I guess it's like not a million things, but
I think we should just.
what I like about some of the heavy movement ones, like Geo. I don't like fighting her, but I do think she's got good tools in terms of just kind of waiting and whiff punishing and dancing around your buttons, which I think is like better design than just you can just get in and stay in, and they can't take their turn.
We should just dare to like make a fighting game and have no big bodies. Because all big bodies do is like cause their player base to eternally lament about how their character is unplayable garbage bottom one.
And then when they get top tier, they just go mental.
And when their character is finally good, they go like, man, my character's still kind of mid. I think my buttons still aren't good enough. I'm still
but everyone does
really
that, don't they?
No, I think it's like worse with big body mains.
Because they're taking so. I think it's maybe because they feel like they're taking too many risks.
No, I think it's just because it's harder. Like inherently, they like get hit more and get less hits, but those less hits do more damage. And I think that's why they think like the characters are worse, because they get hit more. But that's just kind of how they're designed.
All that emotional damage from the hits, from the beatings.
Yeah, they're losing more interactions. Which I think inherently makes them think that their characters are worse than they are. But that's just me. Like, that is my psychoanalysis of why big body mains keep crying in literally every game, no matter how good their character is, that their character is bad. And it's not even like a traditional fighting game thing. In like Smash Ultimate, Bowser is like fucked up. Like, he's fucked up. He's really good. And Bowser mains still complain that he's bad.
Well, I mean, maybe people just want a win button.
That is literally what big bodies are, though, right?
Well, just one grab and you win.
Yeah.
True.
Like, clearly, like, I won't argue, like, big bodies seem to be harder to play because they're so unconventional. And slow. Or if people like Andros and Snake Eyes have, like, shown anything, that it's these characters
you
can
have
perform.
characters like, I've seen people say, you know, Abigail in Street Fighter 5, he's, like, the easiest neutral in the game because he has, like, the... You know, it's hard to outspace the limbs and really whiff punish him, even though he's got these like slower normals. So it's easier for him to just kind of walk you down.
Yeah, it makes sense. But like, there's also what Soul is. But Soul is like...
No, but people play Soul that way as well. They'll do like run up, jump, then Bandit Bringer, or they'll do run up, Vortex.
They play him like that because he just out risk rewards you. So Soul Gamble, I love to call that playstyle the Soul Gamble guy, because they'll literally just out risk reward you by doing dumb shit.
Did this game turn everyone into gamblers?
No, I don't think so. Like, it's literally... So I think the worst gamblers are like Soul players, Chip players, Baiken players. Baiken is fine.
Baiken gamblers. Your Zanson gamblers?
I do think Baiken gambling is fine.
No.
Because she's kind of built to gamble.
She's Japanese and she gambles. That's illegal.
Mankind
Actually, no. Technically, it's for money. It's illegal.
Also,
Run up throw to stuff.
I need to remind chat that I'm literally just a big body hater, so don't take anything I say to heart.
And he plays a Zona. Maybe if you played a big body, you'd enjoy him a bit more.
I actually tried learning both Nago before he got low Beyblade. And I tried to learn Pot a bit.
I'd say you need to play someone like Geef in Street Fighter.
Yeah, but that I need to play Street
or
Fighter.
Hugo. Or Hugo in Street Fighter.
But that I need to play Street Fighter.
Well, that's your issue.
Alright, Elkont. The overhead, yeah, Pizza Time not reacting to the overheads and Sonic Stars abusing that.
This is a massive snowball round here.
As these characters tend to do in this game. Much less now than like last patch. Like, I love how they like last patch it was just snowball galore.
Well, it was because of how strong Wild Assault is and how much burst you got. I think the nerf to the positive bonus has been like has really changed that. Because it was just like I remember Tiger saying that he would just let himself die if they broke the wall because they didn't want him to build burst back.
He still does it this patch sometimes. I saw him do it like once or twice, but that is really when he's like on a sliver of health. And they just got positive, so he just like lets him hit. Oh yeah, last patch with like double positive duration. I don't even think the Wild Assault strength changed much. You still break the wall just as often, but you don't get as much Wild Assault. I think it was straight just positive being really...
See, I thought originally when they talked about the wall break mechanic, I initially thought there was... Because a fundamental problem of Exerd was how strong like corner pressure was. Like if you got put in the corner, you could have like lost the round. So I thought they were like a very clean round there. I thought it was like you either choose to break the wall or you choose to keep the corner. So you can keep pressure or you can tack on extra damage and meter bonus. But then it turned out like, oh, you just break the wall with meter and then you get both.
Oh yeah, it's also that Wild Assault doesn't like drain 25% of your burst gauge anymore. That is...
Oh, just going stopping the pressure, probably going to make Sonic be a bit apprehensive.
And gets it. Like Pizza Time looks like they just need to get it in once and then use that momentum to carry them through the entire set. And bam, Anji may be like got his ass.
Oh, just not far enough to reach.
Oh, a nice whiff
Good whiff punish. We're missing 25 bursts. Yeah, you just have to take a mix up as well.
For like 5.
I mean, this game is volatile for like yeah, I mean you get burst because of how volatile the game is.
I see the French crew pulling up. That is nice. The French FGC always pulling up for the homies.
May we?
Ooh, the parry. That might be the shift in momentum that Pizza Time needs to pull back up. Okay. It's the overhead, but no bigger
So this is very risky, I think, for Anji.
Oh, super. Oh,
Yeah, baits the burst as well. Nice. I mean, he could have just supered and killed, but you know, it was all Sonic. Sonic was really in a tough situation, and next hit would have killed, so he kind of had to burst at some point. But it was just a guessing game.
Also, I need to, like, since we're in a tiny break between the sets, between the games, give big body players some love. Man, your character's neutral is like so bad. I don't know how Andros wins neutral so much. On pot. Like,
it's not that. I don't know if his neutral is like that bad, because he's got moves that like he's got kind of jump scare neutral, hasn't he?
I mean, yeah, but the neutral itself, like if you don't have 50 meter, you're kind of stuck. And it's not like Andros was carried by Wild Assault, because Andros was winning neutral before.
Win neutral more. It's because there's stuff like I think in this game, or especially with Potemkin, when he's got 50 meter, he kind of wins neutral for free at any range. Kind of. Unless you've got 50 meter. I feel like you just have to watch out because he'll just like come in. He could like armor through and get you.
Yeah, but I'm like specifically talking about how people like that maneuver neutral when they don't have the 50-meter neutral skip, and oh, that DP.
Oh, didn't confirm, but it was nice. Nice hit at the end there. Nice 6p on the driver. I saw that earlier. Pizza Time, even though he got the spin, he's gone for the new Angie move rather than get more damage from the punish of the move. And I don't know if it's just becoming like quite complacent with how that new move works, rather than, you know, getting a bigger benefit out of it. Because he could have taken off 40-50% HP in that situation, but just kind of autopiloted to the move.
I mean, I imagine it's like a weird situation where as Angie, if you spin something, like I'm guessing you wanna do the new move when you can not punish, like when lights. You spin lights or something.
I guess you've got, the thing is, you've got to like hit confirm, or not hit confirm, but block confirm. What gets hit in the spin? Alright, just 3 in a row. Pizza Time is not getting to play.
The Pizza Time's just being red.
Oh, new buff.
There we
See,
go.
here is like a nice hit confirm as well, I guess, for the DP. But Sonic was taking that risk with no meter run up DP. That was like a massive risk.
That's also a massive button that would be, so not like it's an atypical Sin play. By one more, we're seeing like the one more stock from Smash. French
Last chance.
Alright.
Oh, just run up pros as well. I think that was a prediction on the spin. You know, ever make Sin's a real move? No. It's just there for legacy, I think. It's just a legacy move that they've kept in. I mean, he's already pretty strong, so I think if they buffed E in any way, he'd be done for. Or everyone else would be done for.
I imagine it would be.
What they could do is they reduce how quick his stamina regenerates, but just make Eat a bit better. Because obviously you regenerate stamina with Eat, but then again that would mean he would have to use it. And this game doesn't really have many tools that you can just kind of use in neutral in that sense, because the screen size is really small. Well, I think if full screen, most characters will potentially be able to react to certain things. Like Eat, you'd probably just be able to react. But I think Axel could probably like command grab, you know, for example. So you're just giving up your turn. Unless they make it like Happy Chaos, you know, where it's like you have to pick bullets or concentration, like at the wall, for example. I don't know if he has to do that still.
He does, like... Well, if he can, like, focus into PSX,
Super.
then that is just like, I take the focus because I get full bullets.
Yeah, so unless they make it like that, so you have to pick between, you know, bullets or damage. Oh, not bullets, stamina or damage.
I don't want to be an armchair balancer, but for Sin, I don't even know. I just think people need to be more aware of counterplay at the moment. Like, I don't think people are properly counterplaying Sin.
Yeah, I saw Pikachu tweet about if they do Beak Driver in neutral.
Yeah,
Without any
Beak
stamina.
Driver is like -14 on block and -11 on hit, and the hurt box is gigantic.
Yeah, so like he just dies. Like he just far S, and I don't know if it's got counter hit recovery or not.
It doesn't, so you don't get a big, like a really big punish because you're too far away.
I'm just trying to think of. I was just trying to think of like what. Oh wait, that's disastrous for with Axel. His 2H is 11 frame start. I was thinking how fast that is.
Yeah, but that is also like the first frame. It's on screen and active, so that is not full distance. I don't think you get a 2H punish on Beak Driver in neutral.
You'll probably get a far S easy though.
Sure.
Easy. That's 10 frames.
What
max
if Axel Bomber was just faster?
Can't blame the jump frames. Make jumping faster.
Alright, we've got Soul against his what is that, like his son-in-law? His like grandchild no.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
What do you call it? It's
Oh, his
like
grandchild.
it's grandchild.
They blamed
Nephew?
heaven or
No, nephew if he were the uncle, right?
Yeah.
And he's not the uncle, he's like the yeah, he's his grandpa. He's literally just Sin's grandpa.
Oh, it's because of Ari, is it?
He's Dizzy's
don't
like
know.
father.
Oh,
And
right.
Dizzy
right.
is Sin's mom.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What will be the order? So we going top. So we're gonna do four sets of losers. So you got time. Like if you want to like go eat something, you probably can. You've got like 30 minutes before we
Oh, the double 5k.
like 20 to 30
This is a
minutes.
Sinfield top 8. Sinful top 8.
Yeah. Ooh, please.
I've never seen anyone use the third hit of that. Or the secret hit to break the wall.
All right, we the funny thing is, like I watched, I think it was it on it? No, it was Salty on Monday. I think the commentator said something equal. Like I've never seen someone use that move, and I was like, Pikachu just did it like 2 minutes ago in the same set. I think you've seen it. You just like willfully ignore that it exists, and you like forget.
Well, I don't want to see Sin when he's on the field.
All right, just get going for another grab. That way, looking a lot more comfortable against the Sin than against the Mei. And Pikachu pulling up again. Vortex. Oh, the close slash! Death.
Sin Bros.
It's become a bad habit of mine. Whenever I watch Strife and I see a soul hit close slash, my brain just screams death.
Yeah, if I get hit by anything by Soul, I'm dead.
Ooh. Gets hit. And that is the first game with that wave. Pikachu always there for the Sin players. That's awesome. Like Sin players seem like such a wholesome community.
True mains. Don't remember where you came from, Chip player.
I mean,
Chip
Spot
player.
swapped as soon as Sin released.
Oh yeah, I know, it was frame 1, wasn't it? I don't think I've seen him on Chip since.
Sonic Stars wasn't born in season 2. That guy's just like a year old. 2 years old. Not
The
even.
womb controller in his hands.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Aged like Sin, you know?
Yeah, got it to be in the hospital in the console.
He is the guilty gear. He's a guilty gear.
Oh, he piece baited.
Oh,
but
no punish.
No punish. Yeah, after playing in English for so long, like hearing Japanese Soul is actually like a bit refreshing.
I've locked him in on Japanese for a while.
I like Japanese Soul more. I don't think the English one is as bad as all people say. But the Japanese one just like has that like aggressive energy.
Oh, because it's a bit goofy, isn't it? No one bandit.
Bandit! Revolver! Bandit bringer!
It's that cartoon voice, isn't it? Just like generic cartoon voice.
Volcanic Viper! Revolver!
It's more, I don't know if you said that Japanese voice actor is more like shouty, isn't it? Rather than like in English cartoons.
I don't think they were going for a cartoon
theatrical.
voice with Soul.
As well?
I don't think they were going for a cartoon voice with Soul. Oh, the punch!
No, that's just how it works, isn't it? Usually dubs.
No, not really. I just think people are...
Oh, he's buffering. What's he buffering? Gone?
Sounded like he's calling for a song. I've never thought about that. That is really funny.
Oh, little shimmy. Go watch out for Chip here.
Terrible. Put on the heat. Yeah, this is
That
dangerous.
wave is so patient right now.
Paid off.
Unfortunately, I think the beat driver hit too early, so it traded. I think it would have wiped out the projectile if, or it hit too late. If it hit earlier, it would have wiped out the projectile, and then he would have been able to combo from that.
I think the thing with like dubs and like English and Japanese is that people literally like they don't speak Japanese and they don't regularly hear natural Japanese speech. So they understand inflection and stuff less, so that makes English sound a bit more dreadful than Japanese.
I guess, yeah. But you can still hear like oh no, you probably can't. I can't tell.
But obviously people who voice anime, both in English and Japanese, that's not how people talk in real life.
How do you know? Have you been to England lately?
No, I just like, especially
I
since
went to
there's
the
also
you don't know if I went to the park and heard Bandit.
Bandit. Yeah, I just go to the park and there's like a bunch of
Bandit.
Soul players who have named their dog Soul, and they just sit there and like Bandit. And then there's the one guy who has 2 dogs and he just sits there, Bandit, Revolver.
Bandit and Bringer.
Alright. Oh, TP out.
Oh, nice slide out. Meant the burst wasn't as fruitful for that wave.
Got him. Bandit.
Oh, a little shimmy catches the throw. Kept throwing him to bait out the DP. Still does it anyway.
Let's grab that Rebel's chance. Owen gets 5k. So bad guy. Volcanic Viper.
Alright, last chance for Rebel here.
Right, and seems to be using it. Alpha's gone. Milk Hunt.
Big counter hit. Didn't need to spend the meter there. Oh, really crazy decision there from that wave, and I think it made Rebel feel like he had fear in his eyes. So it was like, all right, he's fearful. Grab him.
Yeah, and since we're talking about Soul, I really like Sin's English voice. I think they did a great job imitating the shoutiness. Like he screams a lot.
I haven't heard it. I just leave it on Japanese.
We should switch to Korean, I think. That way nobody's happy.
Just make it a channel reward again. We'll make it a channel reward.
We should make it a channel points roll, right? That would be funny. Actually, let me do that right now. You can solo
People
combo
have been
zone.
farming these points. What can they spend them on?
I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna make English very cheap because people hate English. Korea's gonna be the middle option, and then
Just make them the same price. People will fight over them anyway. It's like they basically burst their option. That was a really weird option, I think, from that wave where they did the empty jump DP. Because I think if that was to bait a throw, they would have just been thrown. Their DP would have been thrown anyway, wouldn't it? So they
okay.
would have. It was like it wasn't a good option to beat anything but like a button, or maybe it was there to beat a counter reversal.
I'm not sure. It's the
I think if Soul gets the hit now, it could be the end of the round. He could take it, but he's just got to get past this Sin neutral.
yeah, which is really strong with like 2S power slash.
I think it was air DP, or maybe.
Reap.
And he kind of cracked on defense there.
It's the JS, and that will be around forever. We'll just stay alive. In how long do I think your next game will be? You're in, you have like
And isn't he-
15 to 25 minutes. Like 15 to 20 minutes you can go each or something. First the Volcanic Viper. Before it hits, instead of after it hits, which I see a lot. Bandit! Bandit! Revolver!
Oh, nice punish.
50 or 15? 15, man. Come on. 3 sets. Like 20 minutes. Oh, gets the DPRC. War crimes! We should make a mod to replace the bandit revolver. Sound like with war crimes.
Do you think it's a war crime?
No. When you have 50 meter, yes. Before that. Alright, the players already called themselves to the stream lobby, so I don't need to.
It's quite a strong turnout. I think it was only announced today, wasn't it?
Yeah, like 2 hours before it started.
And there's some players as well, like Sarani and Tiger, that are at Frosty right now, I think.
I think they are. Alright, Bungle Man, how expensive are we going to make switching to English?
1 point, no.
I think the English icon should be Soul. If I can do that.
I think you can customize stuff.
Yeah, I can, but I need to resize them, and that is really annoying because Twitch needs you to upload 3 images. Like 3 different sizes, and it doesn't automatically resize for some reason.
Yeah, Ouija can't do that. But emotes are just one size, ain't they?
Wait.
Why is it multiple sizes? Oh, I guess it needs to display it as well in the when you click on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the images later. We have Rezel on player 2 and Indoor Turtle, which people apparently love me saying.
Turtle?
Indoor Turtle. This is hard to say, man.
Turt?
No, it's like... I've been trying to get it like more erotic, which means like pronouncing the R, which is like the American thing. Instead of saying over, I say over.
Over there.
And Indoor Turtle is like a nightmare. I mean, it's over there, right? Oh, JP. Turtle Badung? That is way easier. Way easier. Ah!
Already pushed the corner. First time I don't recognize the song as well. Why did they give this war crime character a throw off Teva?
Because they thought it'd be cool. Like dodges the 6P at the time we hit, and that will be corner combo for it. Alright, or more safe jump. Oh, YRC? Outright. Well, no, that could have been just a meterless combo, right? It's functional now. Yeah, but that's what people don't want Baiken to be.
Yeah, she shouldn't have been functional. Oh, it doesn't even respect the error. Nice confirm off the Wild Assault. Oh, you can't even escape. There's no escape. Oh, I went for the full dust as well. Was that full?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I imagine so. It's the 236P. Alright, gets the Ursancic cross up, and that will be the Wild Assault into the free edge cabaret.
Got scared, tried to backdash.
Rizal generally loves the backdash. They're a big backdash connoisseur on defense.
Big body backdasher. I mean, big bodies have really good backdashes as well, don't they? Traditionally, I think Pot and Exert has like is it like 20 frames? 26 frame backdash, and like 20 of those are invul.
I've actually never heard Japanese Delilah. Never paid attention to her. Like, Japanese bed is literally just the same. Like, it's not creaking more because Japanese people sleep on it.
Oh, here we go. Pot and Exert, 21 frame backdash. Frames 1 to 20 are invul. So if you don't have like I don't think you can even meet him, can you? Unless you've got something that's like so active. Because he just backdashes your ass.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, the reward's alive. At least they should be. Yes, they are.
4,000?
They're not cheap. Because I don't want people to spam them. Because this is still a tournament setting. Oh, the deflection spade that with Rizal's chance. Oop. Wait, is Rizal ahead 1 point, or am I dumb? Did Rizal win a game? Yeah.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh, super. That will be going through, but SRC to stay safe. No turtle with the meter lead, and what uses the YRC gets the Osans in. Oh, the JP, nice air there. Turtle has 1 point? No, I don't want to be gaslit. I'm checking the bar.
Try to stall in the air using that the arrow move.
My PC's dying. Checking the VOD kinda hard.
Yeah, no, I'm checking it now. Oh no, that was a really unfortunate counter hit. That move is so active, he just keeps doing it. Jump H. Yeah, it's just 1-0 up to Rizal.
Okay, so Pretro is lying. Nice event team. Eventium gaslighting me.
No, he's right. It's a turtle is 1 point. He does have 1 point. 1-0 up.
Wait,
Oh no, turtle doesn't. No,
what?
sorry. No, he did gaslight you.
That is 2 Rezo, right?
Yeah, 2-0 Rezo.
Okay. Okay. Five two right now. Carrot, listen. Carrot.
Oh no, turtle does have 1 point. I lied to you. So it's 2-1. I lied to you again. I made you mistrust Precho.
Duel 1.
So Pretra wasn't lying.
He wasn't lying there. My peepers were bad. So it's 2-1.
It's 1-1. I thought you checked the VOD. Bungle man.
I might guess I'm an idiot.
Okay, it's 1-1. It's a 6-8 overhead, and then that will be sending Turtle through the wall. Rather be through the wall and back in neutral than stuck in the corner. The grab, okay, that will be a meterless combo.
Oh, that is illegal. I confirm? Nah, I looked for it multiple times. My eyes are deceiving me.
I think theoretically
Oh, it just runs full screen.
Turtle is pressing the 2H, no regrets. What?
I don't know what hit there. It might have been the close S.
6P?
Is that the 6B?
Yeah. Okay, so on 1. Spreading truth and information. You should be spreading lies and misinformation.
I think it's because of Gold Lewis. We can't trust these Gold Lewis players for any reason.
You mean Petra already lies so much about Gold Lewis that she has no reason to further lie about anything else? Oh, that should be killed. Yeah. Turtle also been leveling up, not discarding the unhinged playstyle, but just leveling the unhinged playstyle up. And I like that when players like, instead of defaulting to the like generically good playstyle, they just go balls to the wall.
I think you have to. You can't really play Viking in that way. I think if you're saying that you just kind of play her solidly, because she's got like a lot of really, I don't know if she's got like a lot of jump scare tools like that jump S. Jump S like will win you matches, and it's like people are really scared of her. I think 2H and Kabari stuff. They're kind of not ready for her to like do jump B or like just air dash in, air dash like jump S.
All right, now we're slowly going in. Oh, your son. Breaking the tatami mat. I imagine Japanese people not to have it. Oh, good. Wake up, close slash. I hate Viking players, man. But it worked.
I mean, let's get it a parry.
You can't be mad about something that worked. That was good, but I hate it. It's so much the close slash on wake up.
Oh man.
Oh.
It's active all the way into the next Guilty Gear game.
It's active until landing, right?
I think so, yeah.
He'll shoot the angry woman. Right, the angry woman's being zoned.
Oh, just get 6 speed. And unfortunately goes for either a tricky mix-up or just misses the confirm and ends up getting punished for it.
Viking JH should not be okay with Predator. Listen, trade offer. We nerf Viking JH, but we also nerf Gold Lewis JD.
Yeah, JD should not be the button it is.
I still can't believe they buffed JD.
That button has been belligerent for so long.
That button was broken when he released and they buffed it to be even more stupid. That is literally like the Arxis balance edition, and that will be Resper going through the wall. That point. He needs it, he needs nothing. He only needs pizza. And with that I agree, pizza is nice. Oh, blocks the JH! Nice, Turtle. He eats it? You mean you don't mean he needs it. He eats it.
They need to give Axel back his old Season 1 Jump S.
Is this what I said that way when I said earlier? Predator already lies so much about Gold Lewis, he has no reason to lie about anything else.
I like that Rezel just, when they activate the super, they're just confident in just walking forward because of how destructive the super is. And although there was a bit of success in doing damage to Turtle, it didn't really matter in the long term because they kind of just backed away. I mean, I guess they got hit like 4 or 5 times and then they just kind of went in directly after the super finished. Blocking doesn't win you games.
If blocking doesn't win you games, you have to go in and like kill people. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. I just see Turtle celebrating. Bracket Demon killed. Demon down. We're gonna have pizza time against that wave. Has to be a good set, right? Has to be. Man, I can't pronounce T's. Why is it like...
You British?
No, at the end of sentences, I just swallow it up.
Gonna have to make a turtle.
Turtle.
That they cannot change society.
I mean, no, that is like...
Reflecting on
When I do that, I don't sound American anymore because it's like it's called the lax T. But it's like in letter and stuff like turtle. And I do need to like do these things so I can pass this cursed class.
They've gaslit you by saying it's fun that you're saying turtle. It's got you paranoid about it.
I am paranoid about it. Like, how would you pronounce turtle? Like,
Turtle?
I'm not British.
Turtle. I like turtles.
I like turtles. I mean, that's how I'm saying it, am I not?
A turtle?
Turtle. I like turtles. Just say turtle?
It's like a D rather than a T, like a turtle.
I mean, yeah, that's called the lax T. Like in letter, like it's also more like a D. Or better.
Turtle?
I mean, turtle is like the British, like turtle.
Total turtle.
You pronounce it British as well? Aren't you British? Because I'm used to the lax T, like I don't use the British. I don't say British or like British. I say British. Turtle.
It's bursted straight into the corner. So I realised these guys will watch the VODs and then they'll hear turtle discussion.
Well, they can weigh in and go like, I would pronounce it turtle.
Turtle.
The turtle. Boa.
Bottle of water.
Indoor turtle.
I have had someone foreign come up to me and be like, yeah, I've lost my bottle of water in this place just to get me to repeat it back. I didn't realise what they're doing till later. No one would say that. You don't say that in a sentence. It's not a normal sentence you say.
How's my bottle of water?
You said a water bottle.
How's my water bottle?
Water.
Water. No water.
Oh, nice punish.
Like, I wouldn't say eat my ass, I would say eat my ass. Oh. You're running off scratch.
Oh, just nothing. Could have got a bigger punish there, I think. Actually, I think it's been scared of the RC. Because they could just delay in an RC.
Now we've reached the depths of hell with water. Oh.
Water white.
Water, what?
You know.
Oh.
Water. Okay, water.
Yeah, turtle. That is exactly how I'm saying it. How Omnislash posted it. It's like turtle. Turtle.
I think this is all very high risk for Angie, isn't it? Oh, doesn't decide to go for the 6H?
I mean, everything's high risk if you just get called out. 30 active, baby, bam.
Could kill here.
Not if that was
Besides
just
the burst.
hero burst.
There's a better decision there, I think, to use the reflect. Just because then they'll gain burst back relatively quickly this round.
Maybe, but
Backdash is the Fafnir, but it's still getting clotted by everything else.
tiny pudding. Let's see if Soul's looking for his dog. Bandit.
Yeah, we keep seeing that where there are a lot of moves that I think are like. But to be honest, I don't play Angie, so I don't know the exact specifics of it. But because when I play Axel, everything, literally everything, just gets punished by spin. So I feel like rather than going for the hard knockdown move, repeatedly going for the fish is kind of just leaving a lot of damage on the table.
You know, now that I think about it, like, instead of worrying about how I pronounce turtle, I should just, like, blame the only person who, like, made fun of it, which is Rexu.
Rexu the bully.
True,
running
yeah.
off to commentate under night. Probably.
Not like he's ever commentated this bracket in, like, the last year.
This year? No, he hasn't done it all year, mate. We can't bully him anyway, he's not here.
We can bully him. We might watch this later. Always blame Rexu? Yeah, I agree. Well, first slash? Version that would be pizza time's chance. Oh, RC, and we're challenging the Bandit Bringa. And a bringer? Oh, one more or the 2D. Rexy is indeed commentating one in unit. Under night in birth system. Where does the T come from?
The night.
Isn't it like under night? Yeah, but where does the S come from then? Like, where's the S in? Is it nice? I think that isn't it system S. So it should be SC, not ST.
No, I think it's just because the first one was Unist and people haven't changed the acronym.
Yeah, it's the same way they call chemical love horizontal chemical love, even though there's no vertical chemical love. Like they call it HCl, right? And it's only called.
Hello?
Hello, and my brain stopped working. Alright, we've got Mike against Turtle.
It's 2-0 up. Anyway, oh no.
That should already
be 3-0?
That should be 3-0, yeah. 3-0. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. like Twitch TTS has broken my brain. I watch some streamers where people just go like 1-0, 1-0, and it lives in my brain rent free.
And call it Uni 2 because it turns in a chair.
You should just call him Indoor Toodle.
Tell was broken the stream, haven't they? Broken deck.
Broken.
True.
I should still work. Like, it's just sometimes I think I just can't focus on multiple things when I'm like into something else. And I was looking at the bracket, which is why I stopped working.
Oh, it taps into the unicorn. That's why.
Oh,
Big nose unicorn.
Typing Uni 2 in Twitch chat is a 2-cent donation.
Is that the only reason they can't call it that?
Yeah.
What about UN?
Because-
United Nations too.
Because Uni 2 posts to like unicorn, the 2-bit unicorn.
United Nations too?
Actually,
Okay.
never mind. Try typing Uni 2 in chat.
Yeah, well, you need to spend bits, don't you?
Yeah, two of them. That's 2 cents.
I don't have any bits.
230 ms. All right. Let's restart our games and then check if the connection's better or not. I'm also gonna disband the room and like go.
I wonder what they're doing for Uni actually, and for the online, because when I did play it, it was very messy.
Yeah, I heard it's average. Average.
It's just apparently they had the same mistakes with Melty as well at the start. It was just unplayable, and then they did fix it, but I don't know why they've got the same mistakes.
Yeah, average French bread online, like PC port.
Are you remaking the lobby or?
I'm remaking the lobby. I'm actually restarting my entire game.
Oh, right.
Just to be sure. Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah, so it's weird that they had this, that they had these issues.
It's not weird, it's like unsurprising because apparently their track record when it comes to PC ports is about as good as like Arc System Works track record when it comes to communication.
They did it instantly, didn't they? Or they made a patch instantly and said they're working on it?
Yeah, they made a patch
You know?
instantly, but that doesn't make the port good.
No, I don't know if Japanese devs still struggle with PC
Well,
PC gaming.
like Strive's working, Granblue's working.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a long time, wasn't it? That PC games were predominantly like a Western thing. But I
mean,
think
yeah,
it's
but it's like
2024.
2024. We're no longer in like 2010.
I don't think the PC market is big over in Japan either, because it's mainly like handheld gaming. Is it mobile and handheld?
I mean, that's over here too. Like the most dominant market is online. It's like phones.
Yeah,
Right,
but
wow.
nobody plays phone games here, do they?
Lobby's back up. Over here, phone
Yeah.
game is like the most played.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, by far.
What do they play there? Death Stranding on the iPhone 15.
on phones. They're playing like, who fucking knows, like Brawl Stars or whatever, and like Clash Royale.
I wouldn't call them games though, would you? I think I'm just being rude.
Yeah, you're kind of being like mean towards phone games. Well, they're like, I think of them as like TikToks in form of games, right? We could also. Okay, we just have 120. But the Bungalow Man's not in. We're missing the
So
Bungalow Man.
I didn't know the lobby was open. I was just kind of meandering.
Waffling like me. Skullgulls are mobile?
Duel 1. Let's
I actually never.
Listen, I only
that.
mentioned Death Stranding because that's on phones now and it works properly.
I'm still surprised Genshin is a phone game.
It's probably the predominant market though for like a gacha game. I know they have like a bunch of gacha games that are like super popular, and they're all mobile based.
I mean, yeah, I imagine you're way less hesitant on like a mobile device to like.
Just spend.
Yeah.
And you can play it anywhere you want, you know what I mean? You can just roll on the train or something like that.
Yeah, because you're bored, because you're like a gambling addict. Since you play fighting games already, might as well. You're up playing Commodore 2K.
It's all big.
So this might sound weird, but I've also only played and used my handheld consoles, like my Nintendo DS and like my Game Boy Advance SP, at home.
I mean, I used to use them on like transport. I think I got called a pleb public.
Nice.
Playing DS on a train. But yeah, no, I only ever played them at home, and then you have the TV on at the side like a second screen. But I don't play handheld games anymore. Got called a pleb, yeah.
I just, when I go outside, I already play and think and spend so much time on video games when I'm outside. And like not anywhere, and I'm just on a train or whatever. I don't want to play video games. Like I want to like cleanse my brain of all the gaming I do when I do go outside. Or like do anything else.
Oh, I went for a cheeky throw.
Yeah, that's turtle.
You're outside, you don't need to be on video games anymore. Grass is near. I mean, I used to when I think when I was younger, I had the SP on a football field as a goalkeeper, just playing Legend of Zelda. So when the ball came along, it was like put the game down and protect the goal.
A turtle trying to be cheeky with the Yosansin after the YSC, but Mike is like, no, not having any of that. Whistling with the dog.
It looked like Mike was waiting for the, you know, the little shimmy people do when they're buffering something.
Yeah. You mean when the pots do pop buster and they like walk back and crouch?
Yeah, before the pop buster. That's really hard to see though. Blunky on the go? Oh, it could be.
Steam Deck. If I bought a Steam Deck, I also just use it at home. The only time I've ever used handheld mode of my Switch is when I want to lie in bed and play.
No, when I was at Versus fighting, BP Tank had a Steam Deck and we were playing Accent Core. I had Accent Core set up on the Steam Deck and we're in a pub just playing Plus R. It was pretty good, to be honest.
The bar or Plus R?
Plus R. Oh, the bar was alright. It was just a Weatherspoons, which is like just a default. It's just like the default pub that has like no music and no atmosphere.
That sounds dreadful.
But people go there because it's like relatively cheap. So it's like cheap compared to traditional pubs. Anyway, that's British law.
British lore. I need to like pick up an item, like a British item, like a beer bottle, and
Catches the backdash. This could kill, actually.
this will kill.
Nice. I didn't know whether they had to switch sides to be able to kill there and like break the wall, but it didn't really necessarily matter.
Ask the Arxis employees if you could use the Johnny booth, because the third setup on the right wasn't for playing Johnny anyway. I did like the actual the Gas League season. Versus fighting.
Deadly.
Oh, no.
The what?
The Gaslight season versus fighting.
Oh, that was a mysterious Axel player's fault.
Yeah, there were a bunch of changes, like Epic Killer's roll is like slower. Axel normals are shorter. Jacko shield command.
Who did the Axel one?
Jacko shield command has less active frames, which it now does, a patch later.
I'm surprised I didn't get tagged. Broski put out a tweet when he was like, he put out a tweet for Street Fighter saying my favorite is when players report changes that aren't changed or exactly the same, like normal's been shorter.
It just shows that how little people actually care to know about the characters.
I mean, it's not that. I think like you just kind of when a big season is out or when his balance changes, you kind of expect big things or stuff to like revitalize the character.
Dude, the actual gas leak is my favorite bit of Guilty Gear Strive lore. Actual gas leak.
Stuff being different and you're looking for things, yeah.
I guess you'd notice, though. I really guess you'd notice stuff like actual normals being shorter.
We'll blame the monitor.
I'm not gonna lie, they look shorter in the Axel Plays 2 140p video. We need more of those. I want more gas leaks. And nobody found that Beyblade is a low.
I don't think people are really looking for it because you're looking for like, you know, everyone was looking at Wild Assault and testing that.
You're looking at changes people with brains would make. That is right. Like,
No, I think people did figure out it was a low. No, people definitely figured that out because I remember people chatting about it.
I only remember the big wave coming when the patch was actually live.
And the 6H change as well. The 6H change to Nago was a big one.
I mean, yeah, that one's obvious though. You press 6H once and you realize, oh.
You realize, yeah, I can't cancel.
You remember Faustmate dooming that their new move was worthless? I mean, I think it's just Faust player DNA to like think.
No, but I don't think the move's worthless. But compared to like what Potemkin got and what Axel got, it is a bit of a sheggery. And what Geo got, and even what May got, man, and Angie, all of those moves are a lot better.
It's all with like minus 40. Are they like?
I just think it was like an extension of a move that already exists because and what Eno got, yeah.
I mean, Eno's.
Oh, nice apprehension. Oh, you went for it. Because what was it? The other characters got stuff that like helped specifically with matchups, but and like even Nao got a new tool as well, the one to switch shadows, even though it's like theoretically useless.
You can give them a literal win button and they complain about it being -1 and block. Actually, they complained that they have no way to catch backdash.
Yeah, they do complain about that.
Auto down players have been replaced by Johnny down players. No, I think auto down players still exist.
No, they're on. It was Sechi putting the whole. He was doing 100% of the downplay and he's calming down at the moment.
Is he? I don't believe him. Oh, I do believe is Turtle over here who puts himself in the corner. Tries just to get out.
Oh, he's dancing on the way down. That was the lowest overhead I've ever seen. The lowest Juzensen.
Yeah, true. I've never seen Lycan float that low. Oh, the burst. That is a good.
I think they weren't expecting the burst there or trying to expect like a later burst, so it was just use the super ASAP. Nothing to downplay about Zao. You got upplay before you can downplay.
We. Oh, close slash connect. That will be death. Actually, no. We're surviving because the wall health was low. Actually, I really like the wall mechanic. Oh. I think this game wouldn't work with the damage it has if the wall mechanic wasn't the way it is. Because then you could just in the corner hit someone once and then they fucking explode at all times. Oh, the close slash whiff. That would be Mike. Moving on.
What do you mean the wall mechanic wouldn't work if the damage
You know, the high damage this game has wouldn't work if the wall didn't break.
Wins.
Why not?
Well, if May
Because everyone would just, you'd just be locked in the corner for good and just
May
die.
could just like jab you out and then close slash you once and then you explode no matter how long you've been sitting there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Soul
yeah.
will do the same. I think the wall breaking is very, very important for the game to not
Maybe
be...
they did it to prevent infinites. I know they nerfed the gravity to prevent infinites after the beta. After a couple were discovered. Because they've got... Well, I guess they've already got like massive gravity scaling already. And like moves. But there's certain things that like kind of wall bounce indefinitely.
I don't miss Eddie. I think they should give Zato like a tiny Shadow Potemkin.
Yeah, but make it so he starts on the left side of the screen and is always constantly walking. So you have to be near him.
He can Hammerfall RC. And he can Hammerfall Fast RC. Buster. I mean, that's kind of what the wall break mechanic is. It's like, you don't want to be stuck in the corner. Here you go, return to neutral. But I think
Probably
that...
like neutral, but this game is like... There's a lot of... you get knocked down and you don't get to play neutral for long in here.
You mean you get knocked down and then you get up again?
No, you don't. You just stay down and take the
I
pressure.
get knocked down, but I get up again.
Taste the pain. Taste the pain.
Taste the pain.
I was thinking of Xavier Renegade Angel. Whenever they're beating someone up in that, there's just some voice clip that says, "Taste the pain, taste the pain."
I would generally like Minerals is typing "Be careful what you wish for." Remember when we memed about Nago being plus on whiff, and then they released Happy Chaos, who is literally plus on whiff?
I don't know what they're designing. It's so weird that this was being developed in tandem with Rev 2. But I guess it was like two different teams. Like one team continued to work on Rev 2 and the other team was working on this, so like concepts and designs.
They could have just put Dizzy in here. All the thing.
Oh yeah, they had to nerf the corner and like before like Happy Chaos, Emilia, and Chip also had that where they keep you in the corner permanently and they slump you until death, or they slump you until they build enough meter. That was like a very important. That was like a very important game plan, and then they gave you massive meter for like hitting against the wall to prevent that and to give people more burst. So you can still slump in the corner, but you're actually just giving them more burst, so it's not actually a net gain.
Yeah, I like that they like kind of removed slumps, but I'm also like the biggest and best change they've ever made is make positive last shorter, because before it was really just like, okay, you're here forever now.
Yeah, you just lose the match after you get your wall broken.
Generally, always be careful what you wish for. Yeah, can go. They've made some really, really good changes, and then they've made White Wild Assault and Low Beyblade and like old Season 2 drone.
Oh yeah, the drone.
People go like, I would rather have old drone than White Wild Assault, and I'm like, no, you do. You forgot. Are you JP?
You
do you
forgot
have
how bad it was.
EX amnesia? Are you an idiot? Okay, that was rude, but get the point. You're glad you weren't there for old drone. It made me quit the game, actually. Like, I just straight up quit the game because of drone and old Nago.
I don't know. I feel like they just balance it towards spectators, don't they?
I still think that's like made up.
I feel like they do.
I feel like they just make changes that they think would be silly and funny and goofy.
Spin the wheel. What's funniest to people? How much pain can they cause in a single individual in a short amount of time? Is that what they're aiming for? Oh, haircut to beat the haircut anti-MM.
Love to see it. Sonic Stars here has been the hero of this bracket. They're like surprise runner-up that I didn't seed very highly, I think. Yeah, seed 14 in winners finals. Death, yeah.
Oh, Carrot's picking troll songs as well, aren't they?
What do you mean troll songs? I like this song and I think Garrett likes it too.
Just for that momentum? No, but I know Carrot would do it.
I do think Carrot dislikes Jacko theme.
No, I think that's a lie. Oh, the pushback didn't do anything from the second air dash.
A bit too apprehensive, and Carrot RC and that should be death. A-team's better?
There's only like a couple songs I like. I think from this game.
All right, guys, hop in chat and like put in worst song and best song.
Best song is probably I once had some sweet memories.
The last part, maybe. I think my favorite would be Extras. It's too good.
Extras?
Yeah, Extras.
Extras is pretty good. It's probably too new. That's why you're rating it so highly.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, those songs are like 3 years old. But I haven't thought anything of like... I like Happy Chaos's theme, but Season 2, I don't think there's a character I care about that much. In terms of themes.
I just think Extras too good.
Bikens is alright, but it takes a million years.
Biken's really good. I personally don't like Geos that much.
Geos? I think Geos has got some splash, 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 like that part. I like. And I like Leo's theme.
Also,
And I
Anji's,
just like Anji's, but it's too simple in the long run, and Gold Lewis's theme is like too simple. It gets boring and
Anji's has the best riff, like the best instrumental part. Isn't Anji's, but the rest, ma. The Gravity is best. Like Gravity's also really high on mine. I really like the Gravity.
The Gravity is that Asuka's.
Yeah, that's Asuka's.
Asuka.
Right, that will be Carrot's one chance. Oh, Sonic Stars being really oh, the air grab.
Yeah, in Hellfire, like my life withered away. My voice can't hear my commands, but I still must find a way home.
I think I dislike Hellfire because you remember that year where Arc World Tour was like a 50-minute game into like a 45-minute break. And the top 8 bracket took like 7 hours or something silly because they took so many long breaks. And they always put on Hellfire. So I think that is why I
just
being
like conditioned.
I have PTSD.
Yeah, what's that? Stockholm Syndrome?
The Stockholm Syndrome would, I think, be if you like...
This is death, isn't it? No, Millia damage. Still needs... Oh no, Millia damage.
Didn't you just say that Millia did, like last week or like 2 weeks ago, that Millia did soul damage?
She's basically soul. She kills you in 2 interactions if you play as Axel.
Subhuman Self also really good. Yeah, Ram's theme really good, but I dislike the first minute. Yeah, PTSD. Stockholm, I think Stockholm is when you like actually like your abuser. And I don't like Hellfire.
You said you like Hellfire, didn't you?
No, I dislike Hellfire.
Oh, I thought you said dislike.
No. All I'm saying is we need another... I thought Elfos theme would be Aisha, but we didn't get an Aisha theme. We haven't had an Aisha theme, I think, since Bridget.
And I also like Johnny's theme. Wanka, wanka. I know he doesn't say that, but...
Actual seems really good. Yeah, it's kind of underrated. It's just so. What we say, unassuming.
I never really listened to it. I thought it was just like I never really liked the pace of it, I think. But I guess he's always had that, you know, that kind of pace to him.
Nago's theme also really good. What do you find?
There was one I used to like Ram's theme, I think, in Exerd, but at the end it's got like some MIDI what's that? MIDI bagpipes, and it was always really off-putting. Like right at the end they get the MIDI bagpipes out.
MIDI bagpipes.
That's what it sounded like. He goes bagpipe, but yeah, but they're like MIDI. It's not even like, it doesn't sound like real bagpipes.
Oh, blocks the moon out of the wire.
Big punish.
Ow, 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 ow.
That's going to be, the second match was a bit closer, but that third one was a straight up mauling.
I'm always like almost pinging the boss like that man instead of that wave. We're going into losers semis.
Why didn't Zato Van change the name to Zato Man?
Zato Man?
That man. After that man, or that van.
That Van? I think he was called That Van for a while. Before they buffed Zato, and then he renamed himself to Zato Buff Enjoyer 69.
Zato vanished, it's over. Well, I see like a lot of players in Season 3, there's a lot of brand new. I think, I don't know if it's because of Xbox or just how long the games have been out, but there's a lot of like brand new players and it's kind of like the changing of the guard at this point.
I also think because the game is so different from what it used to be. Like the game used to be very different. Like Wild Assault and Deflection majorly changed the way the game is played, and I think they were the main reason Positive had to be nerfed. Like Positive was a problem before, but not as
Probably
much.
wasn't as prominent.
Yeah, because now it's in every game you get Positive at least once.
I feel like people probably bought the game as well. Like Johnny came out and Elfelt came out. Yeah, actually we haven't seen a prominence in Elfelt, but I think maybe because she's like mid or low tier considered.
Yeah, I don't think Elfelt's that good. I think most people agree. I'm not Hatashi. I don't think she's like unbearably bad.
Well, she was a war crime character, so maybe she deserved the clotting that she got. Just like Testament, you know what I mean? And unlike Zappa, who won't get nerfed when he's in, or won't get clotted,
I think
it'll be exactly the same.
The
with an Accent Core Sprite.
Accent Core Sprite? I think the funniest thing about Elfelt is that they people have kind of convinced themselves that she is so brain dead and easy to win with that she's both broken and bad at the same time, because in their head it's like she's brain dead and therefore easy, but she's also low tier.
No, I think her game plan, like that Wrecker system that she's got, is not like a great design choice. Because it's kind of like a bootleg Angie, isn't it?
Yeah, but would you call a character brain dead that's hard to win with because she's weak? No, you wouldn't, but people still call Elfelt brain dead.
I would have never compliment Angie players.
Like you'd assume, like when I call a character brain dead, I would assume that it's really, really easy to win with that character.
No, you can have like an easy strategy.
But then you'd call it easy and not brain dead, right?
You can have weak doors. I mean, you can't call someone like a genius because they play a low tier, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm not going to call them brain dead. Because that would imply that the character's like stupid easy. Yeah, offense is very linear.
If Zappa had a theme, he should have like some I don't know if he'd have like a mixed theme, you know, of like calm and eccentric metal or something like that. because of the way that he shifts ghosts or shifts forms. That's how I'd imagine a designer theme for him.
I don't think any character in this game is brain dead. I don't think any character in this game is brain dead, but I really think like the Nago mix is brain dead. That's like the only thing in this game I would truly call. I don't think anybody likes it. Not even Nago players like the Nago mix.
Oh, beautiful reaction to the clash. I think that wave was already pushing buttons, but wasn't aware of like the clash in all its entirety.
Yeah.
Yeah, fighting games are hard, aren't they?
Yeah, fighting games are hard. I would never call. I still think Nago needs to like play well to get to the point where you can even mix, but the mix itself. Oh, nice.
No punish on the burst, and nice couple of baits there.
And even then, like an Nago mix, you still have to like outguess your opponent, if that makes sense.
Kind of, if you consider that you've got stuff like Bite, which is like super strong.
I mean, yeah, the
you know,
the Nago mix is like not just.
If they didn't arm grab, then it would be a lot. You know, what I mean, it would be a lot harder for them to be able to do that mix, and that's probably why they thought that they had to implement like you know, the high-low situation. It's probably because like a lot of people now like fuzzy jump over Nago stuff. Or like fuzzy jump.
It's not like it's impossible to beat fuzzy jump, and Nago gets really, really, really good reward from catching a fuzzy jump. Like straight out, almost wins the round reward. So I don't think that's like the necessity of. Like, and it's also the mix is not just strong in one dimension. It also does like a metric crap ton of chip damage. Alright, we're going. Metric crap ton of damage. Don't see many people hating on Strive anymore. I just see people hating on the characters. Nice delay, yeah.
The thing is, I'm not a Strive hater, but I do still feel like I share sentiments with like other people who played the older games. But it's not like you just kind of move on and play the newer games.
Yeah, eventually, if you like, you just get tired if you don't like a game, right? You'd eventually move on. Yeah,
I mean, there's no point meandering on about if you don't like it, you just don't play it. That's the end of the day. Because it did. This game did bring a lot of people into the fighting game scene in terms of like popularity, but I think it's a lot of people that have transitioned from like Smash Bros. Or it's like their first fighting game in general. But that happens with all the games, you know. Like there's like the diehards that will stick with a game forever, like, you know, Daigo from Street Fighter 3 all the way to Street Fighter 6 over a span of like, you know, 20 years. And then there's people who like kind of crop up mid game, like Endin Walker, you know, like Tiger Pop, etc.
Yeah, Mike is just running over that wave. That wave seems to struggle in the Mei matchup. That wave looked really dominant against Sanji, but the Mei seems to be causing a bunch of trouble.
I mean, not this round. But it's more so just outside of neutral. I think, like, just if they have to go back to neutral, I think.
I was like I got Raigan flashbacks. Oof.
Yeah, they're not going to burst it. It would be a massive waste. I mean, the thing is also, people are very vocal on Twitter and things now, I think, because it makes them money. Like, you want discussion to happen because you want, because you can get paid for doing it, so it's easier to say, like, lies and controversy, because you basically benefit from it.
I mean, that's not a Twitter thing. If you just look at YouTube and, like, what YouTube fighting game content is, it's like, I played X character to prove that they're still dog shit. I played X character to prove that they're underrated. Like, it's always negativity, because negativity creates engagement.
I guess, yeah, it's how newspapers have worked for a long time as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like negativity breeds engagement, and that is, like, not a YouTube thing. It's really, like, if you, even today in, like, populist newspapers, they're always, like, person that did X bad thing is never... Or like gossip magazines, it's always like oh, this marriage is over, instead of like, this is a healthy marriage. Well, like, when have you seen news in a gossip magazine that is like, this marriage is super healthy?
Yeah, but they don't sell papers, and I think most people, if they're content on something, like they don't. Like if you're content about something, you usually don't. Like you don't even tell people it's good. Usually, you're just like, this is good. I'm having fun. Like you don't complain, and you don't. Lots of people just say, like, you know, this is good. I'm having fun. But people who hate something, they will go out of their way to make it mold into something that they like. A lot of the time.
Yeah, but
Like it's like a feeling of like missing out. So like, you know, I don't like this. I'm missing out on it. It should change to suit me personally.
all right, I will say one thing, like with the discussion there and the like people make gender politics. It's like it should be like it is a political thing inherently because it's a social thing. But what a problem is, like when people complain about stuff for no reason or are toxic, then it becomes a problem. Like, where's the difference between, like a country flag and like a trans flag, right? You're representing something. So in both cases, it should be fine. So I don't get the issue, to be honest. But like in both cases, you're representing culture, but in different ways. Okay, US.
Well, I think if you talk about like country representation or thing like that, it's the same as sports, where it is like it's kind of like a national pride thing or like a people pride thing where people want to support things that are socially similar. So, and it helps people, you can see it as a negative, but you can also see it as a positive where it helps with engagement and it helps people cheer on others, you know? Like you see all the French lot come in today and they're supporting Sonic.
Yeah, but the question is great, do you need something superficial like that to cheer for someone?
I mean, it's just like tribal, isn't it?
I mean,
I don't know if you need it, but it's like it's just part of like how we're built.
Yeah, but ultimately, I can cheer for my homies. I don't need a flag to like be the same that I would wear. That is Mike taking the set 3-0. While we waffle on about our views, but yeah, generally, I think like flags represent culture, and therefore, like trans flags are essentially like pride flags are essentially the same as country flags to me.
I guess it is a cultural thing.
Like, what are you representing if you like?
Behind it.
Like Tiger Pop lives in the UK, right? But he can put on the Wales flag. He can pull in the like. What else does he have usually? Like a lot of things.
My British flag.
Like if I could use a trans flag. I'm not trans, but if I want to support the trans homies, I'm putting on a trans flag. Alright, we're gonna have Sonic Stars. Personally, I just like prefer not to have a flag because I don't like representing stuff.
Also, in terms of like, I know people are saying like all these arguments that they kind of disagree with that they see on thing. I think like just kind of engaging in it. If a lot of people are going to be uprooted in beliefs regardless for a lot of things, so I think one, they might potentially double down on things that they, you know, don't agree with, and it's no point like wasting energy to try and change someone's mind. And some people are looking for controversy. Like there's the whole thing with like internet trolls. People are gonna look for controversy and look for reactions because it's fun, you know.
Yeah, but I'm just
it's fun
like,
to get reactions out of people.
Not that kind of person.
Yeah, I know people want that kind of person to look for that, but I'm just saying, just be wary and you just don't engage. Like that's the whole thing. If you're beating trolls, you just don't engage at all, and they'll get upset. You just ignore it. You know, you just 100% ignore it. It's like I don't know if there's like a double bluff to it, because I remember always being on forums and people would someone would post something as a troll, and then people would be like, someone would have to comment like, don't reply to this person, you're just feeding them. But then someone would have like a fake account and they would reply to it.
I think the most
engagement.
The most healthy form of toxicity is like farming for Twitter clips instead of trying to win.
It's really weird, but it's just people are bored at the end of the day.
I generally think, like, if something isn't harmful, like, just let him be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna rave about, like, a tiny image of, like, 5 colors in the top right corner of my screen. But a lot of people do.
It's like a tournament sponsor. Well, the same thing is, like, I guess it's like a representation of the community. If you're seeing, like, complaints and arguments.
I mean, that is one thing. Oh, by the way, guys, like, one thing I want to say is, like, only you guys can give the players credit, and you should always give the player credit. Which is, like, the most vile thing that is currently popular in fighting games, or, like, has always been. To, like, put all the fame on the character instead of the people, like... Is Mike kind of using Mace tools in a very strong way, and doing Mace tools help him win? Yeah, sure, but Mike's also, like... the only Mei player in the bracket.
Also, there is like a... I just want to say people who just get banned, but if you breed echo chambers as well, that's another negative that can happen as well. It's the same thing people... I saw people talk about Our World recently, and they say they never really heard of it, but it was because they're stuck in echo chambers of their own circles, and everything kind of, you know, moves to that. Beautiful burst speed.
When that will be Mike's round. Mike's been really on a tear. The momentum from the last game, I assume, just still carrying over.
I know I turned off... I was watching Street Fighter Pro Tour recently, but I did turn off the stream. Because I couldn't read the chat anymore, because they just keep... constantly, they're like complaining about characters, or constantly like just...
NA Twitch chat is... NA Twitch chat, well, look, guys, I love you guys, but NA Twitch chat sometimes there will be Nago against Happy Chaos on screen, and they will talk about how broken Ram is.
But it's also like also backseating, like, oh, this player should have done that, and then you also, I mean, coming from as a player,
that's like harmless.
Yeah, no, it's harmless. But it was like basically calling, I think it was calling the Ken player crap, and he was like Capcom World Tour qualified.
I mean, yeah, that's just part of viewership, right? People do that in football and like soccer and stuff.
But I think it's like you also don't understand like the pressure that happens during the match. It's like, why didn't they do this or why didn't they do that? So
that is the average viewer in the fact. And if viewers weren't like that, we would have no viewership, because viewership would only be able to consist of top players. I don't think everybody who's watching soccer is like a soccer bro.
Soccer. Me British friends, it's football.
Soccer. And I will continue typing soccer in Damascus's chat. The bot can't stop me. Yeah, it's easy to be the keyboard warrior when you're not on stage. But
who put Make into losers, by the way? Is this a run back?
Carrot.
Carrot?
Oh, that could be a run back. I'm just checking. Yeah, Mike was put into loser by Carrot.
Right. Carrot knocked both of these players into losers, so Carrot is the villain.
What was the run back? Was the last set? That way Mike was on stream earlier, and that time Mike won 3-0, and then Mike won 3-1.
A bracket demon.
Oh, yeah, generally I think like people being like keyboard warriors, or like they should have done this, and oh, that is fine, like it's harmless.
I mean, I guess it's just discussion at the end of the day, isn't it? People just want to chat.
And that GP will end the round. Also, as I
also
always
when
say,
people are jesting or trolling, because I will hella heckle Rexu if I see him commentating. You know what I mean? I will hella get on his case.
Yeah, it's funny. But Rexu, like, is really, really good at, like, masking a lack of knowledge. Like, you will never realize if he doesn't know something, because he just doesn't... He avoids it on commentary. Or he asks. I think that's really good quality you have as a commentator. Like, if you don't know something, just, like, kind of either admit to it or pretend it, like, doesn't exist. Alright, we're stuck in the connection screen, and we're returning to the room. Going O2 in pool sure is fun. Okay, what happened? Going O2 in pools sure is fun, but I say this every time this is brought up. And going O2, like the O2 goers are the real kings and queens and whatever you identify as, because they are literally 25% of the bracket, and without these guys, the bracket wouldn't work. In the first 2 rounds, you lose like almost 40% of the players in the tournament. Alright, I'm not sure what happened.
More games, hogging the subs. I also saw a discourse about it was brought up because someone was streaming and then someone went into the lobby and was like, GG's. And the streamer was like, you really need to work on your presentation because it's rude. I'm like ad-libbing because I don't know exactly what was said. But it was like basically you need to work on yourself because it was like rude for you to just come in and then just start giving unsolicited advice. And then the guy like double perfected the guy, and then tweeted something like, "Oh, no, he has to work on himself." And there was that whole idea or debate around like if you were meant to be giving like advice or unsolicited advice when people like don't really want it. And this is the thing about offline tournaments as well. Like you could get someone could clobber you, and then they could go like, "Oh, you weren't doing this," and if you could be really salty and not want that information given to you, and just time to cool down and things off. You know?
Yeah, I personally like when you want to give advice. Like, just ask. Like, do you want to hear advice? And then they can just say no. And don't go like, "You should have done this. You should have done that." And like, eat my cheeks, right? sometimes when you're salty. And someone's like, "You should have done this, wow, and then you just sit there and like, "Shut up, man. Leave me be." But if you want to give advice, just always go like, "Hey, you want advice?" And then they can just simply decline.
I don't know, that's still baffed.
I banned someone from my chat the other day who was being rude
as well
about how my streams were boring. I mean, simply tell these people that they can turn off the stream. Apparently the person isn't smart enough to have figured that out.
You got outplayed, buddy. That's the... Simply outplayed.
Yeah, that would be a good line. Like, you should fight your opponent, and you win really, really closely, and then you go like, "Yeah, you play perfectly, but I was just better."
No, I need to hide all the matchup knowledge so that I win more.
I mean, you always feel like it sounds condescending to ask if they want advice. I mean, obviously you can't.
Oh, the whiffs! The neutral whiffs! That was like...
Okay.
So that whiffing 2S and whiffing like 2K?
Oh yeah,
I mean misinformation?
You'll never get rid of the like condescending connotation of like asking if someone wants advice, but at least you can
switch to English. We might not be able to.
We switch after the set. It's always going to be after the set. I should probably put that in the description of the thingies. So grand final is going to be in English. If they want advice, they'll ask you. I don't even think that's true. I think a lot of people are too timid to like speak to someone. Well, I know I was. But like sometimes people will also ask for advice and then you give them advice. And then they will go, yeah, but what if you just choose the right option and beat whatever you just told me to do?
Yeah, it's not always as simple as that. It's that self-defense guy that they always post. The one with their hands on his... The one with their hands in front of him. Oh, nice respect. Nice disrespect there. All the jump H's in the world, just like protecting that the airspace. Earth jump is so fast; it feels really volatile to really deal.
I mean, didn't offend. Do you really offend someone if you ask, like, you want advice?
I just think it's like, you know, it comes off as like, do you want advice?
I'm so much
Is
better than you.
it's implications, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but
You
that's
need
like,
advice, innit? You know what I mean?
it's kind of dumb.
Bruv, I think you need this advice.
Yeah, that's not what
big.
the people are saying. That's what your brain, like your dummy brain, tells you.
I mean, that's it.
It's still worlds better than like just someone randomly splurting advice after a set, and it's even
I mean,
worse.
it is a mentality thing at the end of the day, isn't it?
I wouldn't be offended if someone asked, like, that set was really close. Do you want like advice on how to beat X thing? I think the only truly annoying and like pretentious thing is when you just give the advice without the person asking for advice, and it gets
Yeah, but
even
also,
worse. Even worse than
Sometimes
you lost.
people know what they're meant to do, but it's just like tournament nerves or like something else caught them.
Well, then they can like reply in an upset tone, like, "I already know what to do, you dumb."
Yeah,
You
I've
know.
had that.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, I don't mind that. That's fine, right? But because then they
So,
have
yeah,
like both.
I just
they have-
fumbled the bag.
They have both expressed their anger and like kind of insulted you without calling you any names. And they've also said, no, I don't want any advice. And you just move on with your lives.
Screw you, buddy.
You're a prim and proper asshole, aren't you?
2-2. An arsehole. Loads of crazy whiffs here, actually, in this set. Around that kind of neutral range, they're all kind of like putting out a lot of these pokes.
Okay, but Scope, when is like advice toxic? Like telling someone to, like, if you phrase it like that, you know, try blocking and wake up. That is like toxic. That is you being a
Hey, man,
toxic.
try blocking and getting better at the game. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that is toxic, but that is on you for being toxic. That is you with the intention of being toxic. You splurt out that sentence and tell someone, buddy, you suck. That is basically what you're saying. You could phrase it just like, hey, you got hit on wake up a lot. Blocking there helps a lot, and then you can mash here, mash there, right?
Oh,
That
this
is,
could be it.
yeah, that could be it. That seems like it.
That is it. And Sonic takes third place. Commiserations to Sonic.
That is the best advice you could give someone, but you could phrase it better. You don't need to tell that guy, hey, you suck, try blocking. You can tell him. You can tell them, like, hey, you got hit here and hit there, and the reason you got hit is this and this. And if you block that button and that, you get an opening there, and that is like better advice than, hey guys, try blocking. I know sometimes it's true, but you can still phrase things in a way that isn't toxic. That's true, but they did suck and they should try blocking. Well, then you didn't give advice, you just asked them, can I tell you the truth, man? You fucking suck, try blocking. And most people will either be salty or just go like, yeah, fair enough, man.
Oh, you got to change it to English, don't you, before character?
I need to change it to English, yeah.
Continue doing it. I mean, yeah, you're hitting your head against the wall, aren't you?
I know, yeah.
In the advice.
Like, I don't think the situation is like you absolutely have to be toxic if someone, like, if you ask, do you want advice? There's
I mean,
like
I've done stuff where I tell people after the set, it's like, yeah, you can punish that. You can punish that, and I could have told you. Like, sometimes I tell, if I'm playing people casually, I'll tell them mid set, or if they ask me. But otherwise, I'll be like, I won't in a tournament setting. I won't tell people until after the set, because you don't. You know what I mean? That's like
also
the whole game is like, do people know? And that's what makes a mix-up work. Unless it's like a complicated mix-up where knowing it opens up further guides and it becomes like an extra layer.
one thing I will say though is I think we should like make Twitter a platform that is just literally unavailable for 5 minutes after any given set. Like, whoever played that set, Twitter's just unavailable to them.
Oh, so Punk would not be able to tweet.
Yeah.
The classic straight to Twitter.
I mean, you made an anti-Milia guy, yeah. That is, like, it's nice. Like, that stuff's nice. And if we don't ask people, hey, do you want advice, then maybe they'll never ask.
Whoops, I accidentally dropped my anti-Milia guide. Silly me.
Oh, oops, I dropped my monster counterplay for my Magnum set, I guess.
Want advice? Read the book. Read this entire book. Come on now.
I go to university, so this is like average for me. Like, one of those...
Toxic carrot saying, learn the entire game. Read the... play the tutorial, you know what I mean?
That would be really toxic advice. Like, imagine going at a tournament, like beating someone up, like really badly. And
hey
then,
man, I don't think you go to training mode very often. You know
and then going, yeah man, I think you should play the tutorial, bro.
Yo, did you play the tutorial?
But yeah, I think generally, if whether your advice is toxic or not, yeah, if they're rejoining, whether your advice is toxic or not depends a lot on how you phrase it, and also how like concise it is, right? Like, if you want advice to be concise, something people can actually do and not like get better.
Yeah, don't grind this or do that. I guess it's like quick and easy solutions. You want really, but it's not always like that.
Yeah, also you want to tell people what they can do if you tell someone something not to do.
You know, sometimes it's like, I guess you just tell them the risk. That's better. Like, oh, you don't want to do anything after this. It's too risky. Like, the risk reward here is like you die.
Yeah, but then you also have to tell them, like, what do I do instead?
So I talked about, if Axel 2k 2Ds in the corner against you and you've got a DP, you just DP. Or you super, like, because no matter what he does in that situation, he'll get hit. Because I think 2k 2D is like punishable. That's something where it's like, in this specific scenario, you can always do this, or you'd have to prevent him.
Alright, we might.
But why are you doing this? Why don't you do this instead?
I am restarting.
Remaking the room?
Are we gonna restart the game and then... Oh, I love Strive. But I just imagine someone at a tournament and you sit there and you get your ass beat. And then the guy next to you is like, do you want advice? And you're like all pumped up. Like, yeah, I want to learn. And then they just sit there and tell you like, go play the tutorial.
Are you remaking a lobby, or is it like
Carrot's making one. We're restarting the games because we're all invisible.
All right.
You guys know that Guilty Gear Strive for the PlayStation on Steam, TM, the PlayStation 4, TM, PlayStation 5, TM, and Xbox Game Pass has hardly functioning lobbies a lot of the time.
It's I feel like that's the case with a lot of fighting games. They just, I remember Armby tweeting about it. They just don't work, man.
Yeah, but Granblue works. The only problem Granblue's had, granted the game's like a month old, but the only problem Granblue has had is like an external service hitting the bed, proverbially. Hitting the proverbial bed.
Oh, what you mean with the initial release?
No, the external factor that ruined the Strive and Granblue lobbies for like the last 4 days.
All right. Hackerman?
No, just an external service being like shut, like having connection issues.
All right.
They used for the servers, so that service being down apparently caused both Strive and Granblue to just not function. Alright, waiting for Carrot to send in the code, and there it is. The same code we use. Quite handy. Connecting to room. Alright, I'm in.
I saw your lobby there as well.
Yeah.
Whoops, I'm not lining up. Get me out of here.
Bungleman Grand Finals?
Tag me in. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you know, ask the audience, let the audience play. Can you imagine that? A tournament where you get lifelines that you use? That's a gimmick tournament. Tag in a friend, pick their character, and you get 3 lifelines throughout the entire tournament. But it'd have to be like an invitational or round robin or something. Because it wouldn't work with like 60 players all having like these lifelines. You'd never keep track of them.
Duel 1.
Kind of like stocks. The stock system we run. And I've now infested the American scene with the 3v3 tournament run on stock system.
Gonna burst there? I think you just don't want Milia to break the wall if you can help it. Oh man.
Yeah, like a Joker where you can just send in a friend once.
Gonna get pushed out here, which is probably better. Oh no, it's gonna be worse for Meg.
Yeah, against Millie, I don't want to be pushed out of the corner. Talking about subs, guys, did you know that Twitch Prime... Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Alright. I swear, like, the Twitch Prime blocks are so fun. Wild Assault to the wall. How are we feeling about Wild Assault? Hot knockdown, Bungle Man.
Oh, I hate it. I thought that they wanted to make it so they didn't want the hard knockdown all the time. I just don't want to be have to guess all the time, all day.
Makes sense.
Like, you've got to force them to spend burst as soon as possible, but some characters like Potemkin and Gold Lewis will never want to spend burst because White Wild Assault is too lucrative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense. Like,
Emilio will only want to spend it to kill off.
Yeah, I mean, like, the current White Wild Assault is obviously, like... I always like, jokingly call the burst gauge. When I talk about it, it's like the White Wild Assault gauge, falsely named burst gauge in game.
Oh, that killed? Well, that's gonna
disgusting. Gross.
That was like 4 jabs. I did like 40%. Send him the anti-Milia playlist. He's watching it now.
Strike Thor's honest, high lows dishonest. What about left right? Is that political mix? Oh, the
Nice air
atypical.
throw. Carrot's got a full stick of butter here. And no meter on the side of Make, which is going to be really troublesome. Respecting the burst. Still respecting the burst. I mean, they're going to get like wild assault very soon. Yeah, force the burst.
Just block button to left right mix. True. Oh, the
Oh, didn't confirm. It's fine. The jabs. Those jabs are like doing a lot, aren't they?
yeah. Mike's been abusing those jabs really well, getting a lot of mileage out of the 5p.
Mashing on jab.
What's weird is Harrier hit. I get hit by bike and high Logan, and I'm like, okay, I guess wrong. Yeah, that's how I feel. Always like,
Yeah, I think it's Carrot's probably pressing like a stronger button. After the light dolphin, it's ended up getting clotted. Like here as well, just tried to 2k, just getting outspaced. Trying to bait the burst, trying to be greedy here. Carrot's not going to spend it.
Carrot got just.
I think that was real greed to get the burst for the next round to guarantee a very fortunate. You know what I mean? To guarantee the perfect situation.
Yeah, I imagine. Okay, 2k. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, Carrot needs to make this count. This is like the known. Like Millie has to fly and maze this water. Hit her once and she dies, but imagine catching her.
I mean, the swatter she's got. I mean, it's not. Might not hit any flies with its size or the holes in it, but it'll definitely wallop them once it gets them.
Yeah, getting kissed by the dolphin needs to spend the burst in this round, which I assume is not what Karen wants, but what Karen
Jabs.
doesn't want is die. Oh, never mind the orange wild assault nerf saving
Jabs.
Karen's
The
life.
jabs.
Karen balance
Carrot is-
buttons.
Really scared.
Oh,
Jabs.
Kept mashing jab. Nice. 2k 6h drop since season 2 that shit never dropped. Did they even change 2k or 6h?
Is that Milia? 2k6h? Or you mean
I think they mean
May.
Melia.
because May's got one that drops? I think it's hard for Milia's one to drop.
I think the May one drops. I mean, the 5k 6h also drops now, I think.
Anything real? 2p, 2p, 2d?
Yeah, after jabs, like in this game generally, after P buttons, you don't really have much to do.
You can do 2d, can't you?
No.
You cannot?
P buttons don't Gatling into anything except command normals.
I just guess I've never, because Axel, I'd never try it, or I'd never try it with 5p.
Yeah, like most
5p,
you,
2d.
most you can do is like 6x, like 6h, 6k. Eno gets full combo up of 2p. Yeah, but Eno is a fictional character. That's fine. Oh. He's at the respect Mike now has for the mix. Needs to go for the grab, and that will give Carrot's chance to go back into the set.
Kara is already down 2 games here, but they're sitting pretty on the, you know, having being in winner side.
Carrot eating the negative penalty, which you really, really don't want anymore. Now that it also drains your
counter
burst.
hit. Big risk on that throw
Ooh.
into the corner. Doesn't want the jabs, the jab treatment. Oh,
There it is. The jab treatment. Alright, we're close slashing, and there's the
Oh,
five.
just waited until the risk was like fully up, and then before Carrot can even register that the risk was that high, just 5D'd.
Yeah, that was
I
like...
don't think Carrot was even registering it because it was something that Make was. It was like, look, they're just gonna sit here. All right, cool.
Yeah, Mike abusing that carrot isn't pressing anything. It's just going up close slash, close slash.
I think the jabs have like really conditioned Carrot.
Positioning a lot, carrot still making it work.
Wall break really early on that Capel. Still was a burst, which May could easily like come back from this with just one hit.
Yeah, there's the...
Oh no, spent the meter too early. Or too late.
If we have Scum Dipper at home, not quite working out.
They're going to give Billy a new move soon, aren't they?
Maybe.
Help
What did
me.
they even give her?
I don't know where she really suffers in terms of.
At the moment, I don't think she suffers anywhere, like, quick time.
They'd probably just give her something. Most likely, what they'll do is they'll give her something off her dash. Maybe like an EX dash. Like they'll just do what they did with Geo. And she'll have like Super Hula Hoop or something.
Super Loop.
Super Hoop, Super Haircut.
After dash, close slash becomes invincible.
Super Hair Stab.
You know, they'll give her the command dash and her disc will just be invisible.
They already gave her that, didn't they?
Like, no, the box fix.
It wasn't a bug, it was just next patch peak.
Yeah, like FromSoft swamps. Not a bug, it's a feature.
Oh, 6B.
Clean
Tried to go for a
conversion.
mix and it was just like ready to block in 6B if they change side.
But throw reward's bad. True, kinda. What special will you give her to fix that?
Come on, grab.
Also, let's like stop asking for stuff that fixes characters' weaknesses. We've learned.
They're
That is
allowed
not
weak.
some-
Characters
that-
are allowed weaknesses.
That is not something we want. That's what we learned with season 3 start. Kai.
Characters are fine to have weaknesses. It's that part of the design.
But always remember, weaknesses of the characters I play are always worse and more damaging than whatever your character has. Oh, split carrot on last life here for this reset. Get Stun Dipper.
Give her an air come on grab that you can do out of Capel, and that beats if you try and air throw her.
You would give a Camellia a command grab? Down.
Only out of Capel and only if she's in the air, so that if you try to come on throw her.
Oh my god,
Throw.
give her grounded Capel, but it's a command grab also.
Oh, throw bait. Grounded Capel?
Give her Turbo
wouldn't do that.
Rise, it's like Turbo Fall, but she goes in the air. Alright, goes into super, and that will hit Mike, and that will give Carrot a chance.
Oh, just run up throw. Not very fruitful for Carrot. Carrot's tried that multiple times, but I think Mike is content to. It's kind of fuzzy jump out of there.
Yeah, Mike nicely realizing that the Plexi was going to push him out,
He's
and
gonna break the wall and give. I'm not gonna give Carrot a mix, and the meter is on a one-touch situation for both. Oh, doesn't care. Yeah, it's a one-touch situation, and I think Make was just balls to the wall there. Knew they had the meter advantage and just didn't. You know what I mean? Just wasn't scared. There was no reason to be scared, you know. So they just ran in.
yeah, but
They
that is
thought
one reset.
Carrot was too scared of like a reversal or something along those lines. Yeah, it's a reset. Back to 0-0. Carrot's looking like they're thinking about something here. No fear, no fear.
Back on the Milia.
No change from Carrot. I was wondering if they would potentially go to Jacko, but maybe they've just given up on that character this season.
Yeah, Carrot's really like a real doomer in the truest sense of the word. Jacko literally unplayable after the Gardeners, but I guess more boring. Well, they did like... Let's not talk about this. I don't want Twitch chat to devolve into Jacko dooming again. Let's instead talk about Stun Dipper at home, because this is Frosty's at home. Frosty Faustings. I guess the Athro nice.
All the momentum's on Meg's side, so...
Dolphin. Okay, there's the Juxtaposer Ray, just like the death of Carrot in this round. Hope you had a nice stream, Jux. I hope you're looking forward to Tekken, because I know you're a big Tekken fan.
Yoshimitsu bros, let's go. I don't know if Jux played Tekken. I thought this was his first Tekken.
Now, I know he's always raving about, oh, Tekken 8 is going to be so great, and it's like the only true fighting game where people need to be skilled to win and stuff.
I don't know about that.
His first was Tekken 2, so he's been in the market for a while. Also, CPU, if you're a Frosties, good luck. Frosty Fostings. And that is Mike's round over. But full bursts. Generally, good luck at Frosties to everybody going. If anybody's here who's going, I will be watching. And I will be cheering in Twitch chat to counteract all the toxicity. On your Ray right now? Alright, good luck, man. Find me cheering.
Still mashes after the light dolphin.
Yeah, I've learned that eating too many close slashes, it's not good for your health. Yep, 2p reaches and it's -4. Yeah, it makes sense.
This is for the advantage or the set advantage. Carrot's probably going to eat negative, yeah.
Yeah, but there was no
Mage
reach.
needs to do is push forward a little bit, and anything blocked will just give them enough meter. Or the Capel has to burst. 50 meter now. One mix up. Oh, the fast dust. That's been getting them so much mileage. Oh, fast dust again.
There's 0 on block, so I'm not sure what Carrot pressed there because Mayfair 8 is quite slow.
It was 2p.
Oh, 2p,
like 2p.
Didn't reach. Or pressed till 8.
I think I saw it in the replay. But I think H would have pulled back the hurt box, wouldn't it? Because she bounces back or stands up.
Spacing trapped, okay. It just whipped. Yeah, it's what I expected.
Duel 1.
Never be too sure, especially if you're like... Oh, well, oh, the 2p6h always gets jabbed. And Mike not afraid, very aware.
One on the board after the reset. I think also Mei is a very hard character to get matchup experience on because she for her popularity she's really rare, which is really weird.
Okay. And once again in the...
Oh, the 5p is doing business.
This May 5p has been doing the work for Mike and more than just this yet. It's not a button I see too heavily on other Mays in the region.
Charge inputs? Hey, this is charge inputs are like 20 frames or something, aren't they, in this game?
No, I think what Yoko means is that Mike walked back a little bit to charge the Dolphin and that spacing trapped the 2p.
Oh, right.
Oh, trying to bait the burst. And gets it successfully, and that would be Mike 2-0 up.
I thought he was saying it because I was saying Mei is not that popular, and it's because of charge.
I mean, maybe that too.
But charging in this game is like 10-15 frames.
You think Dolphin was absolutely already charged there? Yeah, but you can still, like, you still have to hold back to keep the charge.
It's like it's like 45 to 60 frames, I think, in Street Fighter to charge something. A whole second of down back in. Compared to this, it's like nothing, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but do you really want to be holding back for a bajillion years just to make a move? Especially in a game as fast as Strive. It's 30-ish, and it is exactly 30 frames in Strive.
Oh, the red focus doesn't quite hit. And we're seeing a quite dominant round from Carrot there.
The Carrot back in the business. Doesn't want to be just dealt with like that. Needs to de-rush the Millia. Gets chapped out again. Consistently after that to P2. And Carrot has not yet found a way to deal with it.
Just rushing down, not giving like Make any time to really push along in neutral, because I think that's where they're really kind of dominating most of the time.
I like going for extra.
They get given space.
Oh, that was really nice defense. Blocks all the mix-ups. Gets out as a reward, but that will be Mike's one chance. And if Mike gets hit one more time, that will be the end of that story.
I mean, it's one more chance for Carrot here with Maze damage. Oh, nice anticipation on the Dolphin and just teleporting through. Really ballsy stuff.
Oh, and that deflect shield
Yeah,
was turned into
like
Wild Assault.
Can big bodies option select that?
Can we move
Like-
Wild Assault?
Yeah.
No, because if you get hit in the first 9 frames, you still get punched.
Right. I thought it was 8, wasn't it?
No, 9. Next patch, they're gonna make it like 1. It's fine.
Yeah, as long as they make it minus on block and minus 10 on block and counter hit recovery, I don't care.
Yeah, that would actually like make it way worse than it currently is. But that
Because
will,
being plus on block is just fucking ridiculous.
that will also give like big bodies a reversal that is not tied to tension, and I don't want that.
What about Leo? He was once a big body. With a
Leo's not
reversal.
a big body. Leo was a heavy.
A heavy big body. A heavy is a big body, man.
But Leo doesn't have Wild Assault. Whoa, the 2H.
Carrot was bringing up the anti-May guide playlist. It took him a while to watch it. That's why he's stalling between rounds.
Oh, gets the JH. That will be the wrong Carrot. Needs one more to even out the set.
Commentator Millia match? You did, Jester.
So just Belmont is putting the biased and the unbiased commentary. What?
I haven't been biased. I don't think. Boo, Carrot, no.
Boo, Millia, boo.
Really? Oh, I'm falling asleep here. No.
What's this cringy mix a
I'm-
toddler could do?
Oh, nice. This has been a comeback.
Not yet. There has to be a comeback from Mike.
Oh, nice 2K to beat the Dolphin. Kind of didn't respect the way that Malk has been playing recently, where when they've got meter, they do really disrespectful stuff in neutral because they assume people are going to be scared of them spending that meter. And also the 2K would have beaten BRC. So it was a prediction on that and the Dolphin, so a nice choice. I think it would have beaten that. BRC, that's what you do if you think they're going to BRC. Alright, final match. And again, round start 2K. To beat the Dolphin, I'm sure. That May guide he just digested, definitely helping.
Alright, and both bursts spent, so no wild assaults for a bit. It's the 5k 6-8, and that will be the wall break. Never mind that. First case we go. Half for Mike, and that will be roughly 25% for Carrot. Big health lead. Any other walls flat, we'll give Mike the full burst case back. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, Carrot's just got such a huge amount of meter. And on championship point for Carrot.
Championship? Is this like an international series now?
International? You can still say that for region-wide, can't you?
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't call this like this the one open bracket. Okay.
Champion!
Ooh.
Oh, the fully charged dust. That might not connect properly. Yeah, that wasn't even going to connect. So no need to RC. Not a big punish there, which would have won them the round.
Yeah, that is the special they could give Milia more range on the winger.
I mean, they could have just blocked.
Just block, bro. Oh yeah, not to be
Didn't
rude.
RC.
Oh,
Has to respect the burst. Yeah, nice burst bait.
the card taking the set. Not to be rude, man, but have you tried blocking? Should try blocking. Congrats to Carrot. Yeah, coming back from the depth of.
The only situation there is on that RC, it was just a weak punish that would have won that round, which was a real unfortunate situation.
I win.
But congratulations to Carrot, commiserations to Malk, who looks like they were looking to bring it all back. But Carrot adapted and kind of brought it back 3-0 at the very end. Should have blocked on Wake Up. It's over.
Probably. Alright, congrats to Carrot winning the We Have Frosty Fostings at Home bracket. Yeah, that will be all from us unless you have something to plug.
No, I don't have anything to plug. I'll probably be playing Tekken at 11. That's it.
Yeah,
But I'll mostly just be like training or something.
Okay, who could we raid? There's no Strive players I know. Maybe someone in the
I know someone who's playing KOF pretty good in the UK. KOF 15.
He's plugless. I've been plugless my entire life. Pretty plugless behavior, if you ask me.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing Strive. I know Boris in UK player who's playing like one of the best UK players is playing KOF 15. But I don't know.
I refuse to rate KF. That game is
That game's super good, man.
I refuse to answer. I'm gonna go keep you guys over to Gecko Squirrel,
Strive.
who's playing Under Night in Birth System Celeste 2. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Pop over there, say hello. If you're
Right,
feeling...
GG's, lads.
Oh.
Huh?
Alright. See you guys next time.